But I'm gonna fuck around and make my whole fucking album distorted, and they gonna be like, that boy edgy as fuck. Yeah, fuck. TCAP 803.
Coming heavy with the weight and feel. Wonder if the hoes in Jesus' handheld. Give a fuck how a man feel. Whole world at a standstill, stigmatized. Donald Trump, they will not criticize. Still question Obama like my nigga lied. White girls boosting so my dick can ride. Out here switching sides. Crossing ship to mind the window cause they living blind. And they sold that, show it. I swear my flow, how I'm potent. How these hoes got open and you know Pop's joking. If he ain't spent forgiveness, I'm one of your 7 victim hoes. Free of heaven's prison, these are split decisions. And I think I give the misses, but I give the masses. My whole all, there are no walls. I ain't kissing ass in the shit and I don't stop. Don't stop. She ain't bars, the ending, she won't call her. You didn't see her coming. People are screaming, running, baby like babies. Why they ain't needing nothing drive. Horsepower is needed, punching. Smoking weed, I'm blunting. Notice these are stunning. Ain't me like Jesus functions. Eating knowledge, I got key consumption. Super Saiyan wanna be. I eat a peanut buzzing. Fuck your family, they ugly. You can keep your cousin, most people puzzling. You want my time is about an hour and I need 100. I see your ship and see it sunken. Missing me, she keep on cutting. She a keeper, love a hot box, a beamer bucket. My demon, she seen a sucker. She bring me, need me, so fucking here for long haul. Press hold if God calls.
Bennett, Creighton. Creighton.
Charlie.
We missed you yesterday, Creighton. Missed you yesterday, Creighton. Missed you. We missed you yesterday. Change of shirt. Shame. Listen, man. I'm not here. What?
Muscles.
Yeah, muscles. I'm not here to talk about muscles, okay? I'm here to talk bullshit with my friend.
I want to.
I'm not trying to flex. I was just wearing that shirt like because it was
Did you
comfortable
say
before the
flex on
podcast.
purpose?
No, because he said I was flexing.
I thought you meant flex.
But yeah, I was. I meant like
but
literally
like
flexing.
Flex is also in like flex is in like, hey, I have muscles.
That's what I'm talking about.
No, but
I didn't mean to flex.
Like flex.
Yeah, like flexing.
No, but like flex is in your as in you're showing off.
Yeah, like my muscles in the context of this. What are you talking? What are you trying to differentiate?
Flex, like flexing. You know?
Oh my God, no! I don't know anymore. I thought I knew. I feel like I don't.
You know what I'm saying.
I just ran from my kitchen with my food so I wouldn't miss your intro. Kat, listen, I know we're a fun show and all, but like we're not that important.
Hey, look, I like that.
Look.
Keep that up, Kat.
Listen, yeah, I appreciate the devotion to the listening of our little show. But
We're back, by the way.
move your
That's
telephone.
my phone.
I feel like we're not that. You're not missing much if you miss our intro. Our
I
intro's
need someone
pretty
to
whack.
fix my pocket on my
Your pants?
yes.
You've said like 8 times that you'll be like, oh, to mess with this person and that's this person and that's this person.
So I
Have you
did
asked
have
any
a
of them?
person. You know what? I might just ask Anna because I found out Anna Casso the other day,
Okay.
and that's immediately what popped in my mind.
What
was
about
that
your
she-
grandma?
I don't want to ask her because like she's old. No
Wha-
offense, Grandma.
But why?
her hands hurt all the time, so I want to just be like, hey, like I know your hands hurt, but fix this.
I mean, you don't have to put it that. Move your phone. You don't have to put it that way.
What do you mean?
It's making the noise again.
No. Wait,
Move
what
your
do you
phone.
mean- What do you mean I don't have to put it that way? Like, what do
You can just be like, ask your grandma, like, hey, can you fix my pants? Would you want to? Because grandma. I mean, it's
no,
like
but
she's
she'll
8,
say
she's
yes even if she doesn't want to.
Well, she'll feel like she's wanted, and she can still do something. I feel like you're
She
thinking
feels
that your
like that
grandma's
anyway because
useless.
she makes me lunch and stuff every day.
Okay.
Like, you know what I mean? I just don't want to add extra shit.
Your
onto
cam
the
is
stuff
messed
that
up,
she
Creighton.
already does.
All we can see is your chest.
Good. That's all you need to see.
I'm gonna keep it real. Like, it looks like we're doing like an interview with somebody who like doesn't want to be seen.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna do for Emma.
You should start doing your voice like, "Hello, Charlie. How are you doing?"
I'm here to talk about the drugs I used to do.
I'm here to talk about the drugs I still do constantly.
All you can see is my lips.
Barely.
Barely my lips.
Move your camera.
Welcome to the Shirts Off Podcast, where we
Welcome.
just play with the camera for 2 hours. Will we ever get to an actual show?
The reason the cameras are always off, like you would think that like I would just keep them where they're at, but no. Whenever the
Well,
podcast is off, I am such a paranoid freak about the internet that like every camera, if there's a camera on in my room, I point it at the ceiling or down at the ground, somewhere
Well-
where it's not looking out, because I always constantly think someone's hacking into my stuff and looking at me. And I'm like, what if I'm like getting out of the shower and I come in here in a towel and I'm naked?
Well, are you naked now?
No, not
I'm
now.
gonna eat the clothes you are. You slut.
Yeah, you're you're right. He got me. He caught me. God, how'd you know everyone was a slut? But
I missed you.
I'm constantly worried.
I missed you, hoes.
We are hoes.
Are we?
I mean, yeah. I would say so. I can't see your face.
Can't speak
I
for
hack
all
you
of
at
us.
night, Charlie. I knew it. See, I knew it.
Did you see Kat's wet knee pics earlier?
No.
Oh, she just sent them to me. Okay, I see.
Yeah, that's probably just you.
Literally, it wasn't even anything though. It was just like she was like, "Oh yeah, I shaved them" or something like that, and I was like, "Nice."
I'm proud of you.
And then like,
Proud of you both. Your relationship is getting stronger day
I
by
mean,
day.
is it like
She's sending you wet knees, man.
wet knees?
That's a weird thing. It's like that. It's like when someone says, "I've got a big butt and a wet mouth," and girls love it. Like that's.
Wait, girls like that?
I don't know. That's what this guy said.
We missed our wedding.
His
Was
name's
it? Was
Navon.
it today?
It's supposed to be today.
I thought your birthday was tomorrow.
Her birthday is Friday.
I thought your birthday was Friday.
Well, I mean, I guess it is technically Thursday, so it would be tomorrow.
Yeah.
So yeah, technically it's in 24 hours. It'll be her birthday.
Don't do that. I hate it.
What?
The thing that you do where it's like technically it's tomorrow.
It's tomorrow now. The fucking John Mulaney
You're
bit.
just the worst kind of person.
Take your sleeping bag and get out of my house. Here, take your retainer. Get out of my house. Bro, that's special. Dude, Bo Burnham's got a special coming out. Bo Burnham recorded a special in his house by himself with no audience, and it's going to Netflix.
Really?
Dude, like I guess like a COVID special, and like the like trailer is like a close up or like a shot from behind, getting closer to him, like he's playing his piano and you see his back and it's getting closer, and then it cuts and like it's looking at his face and he's got like a fucking like a COVID beard and mustache where he hasn't left his home and he looks all crazy, like it, like I'm excited. Well, dude, Bo Burnham just never misses. He's so good.
Bo Burnham's the one that sings, right?
Yeah, like comedy songs.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
he's the one with who's like "Kill Yourself."
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's
the
song.
one. I was imagining the
He's
dude
amazing.
from fucking Star Wars.
Oh, Bill Burr.
Yeah.
Bill Burr's the
It's the bees that fucks me up.
yeah, the bees they can do it. Hey, you wearing the same shirt, so pretty much we're fucking. Nathan, listen. I mean, yeah, that's what we do over
Or
here.
are you wearing Nathan's shirt and he's wearing your shirt?
How'd you know? How'd you know that's what we did? Every time we see each other, we trade shirts. Once I clear my schedule and get some time, we will have the first Comcast Combat
wait,
podcast.
We can't show
was
knives
amazing.
on here, can we?
Why? What's
Well, Jack Cree did my knife and I got it back.
you like the shirts off one or?
No, the big ass one that like I
We
gave
can
him
show them. We can't
the
like.
one.
It's weird. I don't think we're gonna get in trouble.
Okay, because I can go get it and show you guys just the amazing work that he did on it.
You could go grab it and bring it and just show me, and then
Okay.
I'll be like, yeah. It depends. I guess it
Okay.
depends on what we're doing.
Okay.
I made fancy pasta for our wedding night, Creighton. As long as you don't
Fancy
threaten
pasta.
anyone. Yeah, as long as you don't threaten anyone. So don't threaten me, Creighton. Or I'm going to have to threaten you and get us both in trouble. It's true. He does threaten me. With his existence, he threatens me every day. He's just constantly threatening me. Jack, how about those them knives with the orange sight violence? I can't stab him. I was going to lightly stab him. Oh, excuse me. Jack, what about them engraved knives? What are those looking like, dude? I'm just so excited to show those on the podcast. And, like, get a little piece of wood to stab them into as a display. I feel like that's the only thing to do, you know? Is, like, get my camera where it's, like, kind of like this. And, like, right here in front of all the pops and the other camera, I just set up, you know, like a little slab of wood with the knife, with the engraved shirts off knife in the wood. I have to choose the perfect one. Okay. Look, I'm not rushing. I'm just asking. Look, if it takes you 2 years, I want you to pick the perfect one as well. That's inciting violence against wood. I'm not going to stab the wood on the podcast. It will simply be, you know, shut up. I'd have to buy the knives and then send them to a custom engraver. I understand. Is that going to be expensive? Jack, don't do that. You don't have to do that. I feel like that's going to be expensive. Just honestly, just call off the whole thing. Call off the wedding, Cat. Because you're not there, dude. Because yesterday's over, and today is Thursday. That's a pretty dank knife, man.
So I have a story about that knife.
Okay. Can I show them?
I don't care. I'm not
So-
the one that's gonna get demonetized
He-
by Twitch or whatever.
Here's the knife's case. It's pretty swick nasty, if you ask me. It's got. Never mind. Here's
It's got
the
my
knife.
initials on the
Here's
back.
the knife itself.
And
It's a big. Like I have big hands.
well, it's a Bowie knife.
Yeah, this is a big fucking. I mean, that's a baller. Like, for comparison, for the nerds in the audience, here's a PlayStation controller. Like, hold on.
I don't know 100% what Bowie knives are used for, but I.
Cutting things.
Well, yeah.
Here you go.
I think they're also used for carving. So, this knife.
I
I
don't give a
was
fuck
at,
if it's expensive. Okay, Jack, my bad.
I was at a yard sale when I was probably. Oh no, I'll handle that in a minute so I can focus on the story. I was at a yard sale with my grandfather who passed away two summers ago, and I was probably like 9 or 10, probably more like 11. And I got this knife there with him, and I think we paid like $5 for it, if that. And it was like, 'cause I saw this knife and I just I fell in love with it because at the time I was playing Red Dead Redemption, and that you have one of these knives in that game. So I fell in love with the knife and I bought it, and me and my brother just put it through hell basically.
Yeah.
We burned the shit out of it. We stuck it in fires, all kinds of shit to it.
I was gonna say that, Jack. He said technically it's now what they call a Spartan short sword. It looks like the short swords from like Troy.
It does. It does.
Like 300. Low key, kind of like the Unsullied's short sword from Game of Thrones as well.
And we burned it. We stuck it in fires. We got it very hot. We never I never fucked up the handle 'cause I never really wanted to do that. Or maybe it was fucked up. I don't remember. Jack can tell you more because he was the one who repaired it. So all of this was black, both sides. It was dull as fuck. And I gave it to Jack probably 3 or 4 months ago. And I was like, hey, I have this knife. If you can fix it, cool. If you can't, just give it back to me 'cause it has a lot of memories for me and my brother. And at one point we had this knife strapped to a staff and was using it like a spear.
Jesus. You know those knives that they call them Rambo knives where the bottom comes off and you can put stuff in the handle?
Yes.
Me and Mike got one at Harbor Freight, and he has a staff, a big metal staff that's for it's a giant clamp is what it is. It's for clamping down tables to the tops of tables. And the end of it has the perfect width for the what's the surrounding part of a screw that screws in? The thread. It had the right thread size to thread onto that knife and just connect to it to make it a spear. So the knife with the handle lid off just screws onto the staff, and it's a big metal staff. So we just have a big fucking
Spear.
a big hunting knife spear that is fucking sturdy. The concrete, it's baller, dude. Bowie knives are considered the first true American fighting knife created by John Bowie, an old Midwest bounty hunter.
Damn.
Is that how you spell John? That's not how you spell John, right? It's John. I can't wear.
Yeah,
I can't hear anything because I'm currently getting COVID in
He's at
downtown
he's at a
Nashville. Have a
party.
great stream. Okay, have fun, Chris. We love you.
Love you,
Even though you
Chris.
can't hear us. Putting the energy out in the world.
No, but it was basically ruined, and Jack's pretty much brought it back from the dead.
Yeah, I mean it looks fucking awesome.
Yeah.
It looks like I could cut shit again.
And you can still see it singed and stuff in some places, but honestly, that kind of makes it look cooler. But I
still
like
can't
it.
read.
It's one of those things I don't think I'm ever gonna get rid of. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
you know what? Let me go get mine because I have one that Mike just redid.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Talk to the people.
Okay. And for another thing too, I also have a Vietnam era knife that my grandfather had during the Vietnam War. He was in the Air Force though, so it's this their standard issue knife back then. Vietnam, you mean Vietnam? Vietnam. That's just how we say it around here. We never said Nam or anything like that. Although if we could get Charlie to say Nam, that'd be pretty fun. I feel like I'd be like, you guys remember the Pop-Tart cat that was like, nah, 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 like that? If I could get him to do that, that would be amazing. I'm going to try to do that. Creighton, you're so interesting. Thank you. Thank you, cat. Hey, did you get the knife? Yes. Did you ever refer to Vietnam as Nam?
Vietnam?
Yeah. Wait,
Yeah.
what did you say?
Vietnam?
Vietnam?
Yeah, Vietnam. I mean,
Is
it's
that how
both.
you
It
say it?
depends. It's really just
How do you say it though, like naturally?
both. I've said both a lot.
Both?
Vietnam, Vietnam, both. I don't say both. Vietnam, Vietnam. It really is kind of like a draw kind of situation. Like
I
for
say
me, it's
Vietnam.
who I'm talking about. Like if I'm hanging out with people from like the poker game, it ends up being Vietnam a little bit because that's how they
Really?
talk, and I just kind of, dude, my what's the word? My dialect of like white changes depending on the people I'm around.
That's
you know?
like a personality mirroring thing, right?
I mean, it's like with Mac. You know, when I hung out with Mac, like my voice would slowly but surely turn into Mac's voice. Same with my brother.
His probably like sounded more like yours too as you guys hung out. So
No.
technically speaking, you've never really heard his real voice.
No, Mac's voice doesn't change. Like
Just like you've never
Me
heard
and-
my voice.
right, me and Michael just did so many impressions that we would like start. We would do an impression of him when he said funny things, and then slowly but surely, we hung out with him all the time. Like for my junior year of high school and senior year of high school, Mac was there every fucking day.
I remember.
Like
I remember
we
seeing
hung out every day,
I
all
miss
day.
Mac.
I do too.
I
He's the
see him
best.
occasionally at Food Lion.
Yeah.
Like I saw him a lot more when I first started, but now I just
Yeah.
never see him.
Yeah.
Which it might be a COVID thing, it might be a him working thing, but oh hey, I have a question.
Is it do shit birds of a feather flock together?
Yes.
That's not a question. Anyway,
No,
go ahead.
That's not my question.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
That's
I
why
thought you were
said it.
asking me, and I was going to.
I was
answer.
asking you if that was your question, but then you said yes, so I said that's not a question because it isn't. I was trapping you. Like, I don't-
Do you would you be open to having a guest on tomorrow?
I don't know. It depends on the guest.
It's somebody that you know dearly. Well, that you probably want to.
Put it in
dearly.
the notes.
Okay, hold on. I mean, I could say.
So this knife, when I got it, this was the first knife I ever purchased with my own money. I got it at a flea market about 12 to 15 years ago. I can't remember. It's been a while. I was a kid with my dad going to the flea
Do
market.
you feel old saying that?
A little bit. But when I got it, it was like gunmetal black. Like, not black, but like kind of like a dark gray kind, you know? Like trying to find something similar.
You mean my grandfather's?
It was kind of like this kind of gray, if that makes sense. Like a dark, it's hard to show on camera exactly, but like a kind of dark gray, like the dude on the keychain we got.
Oh yeah.
So my buddy Mike, who I live with, he loves refurbishing tools and knives and stuff.
Yes.
And he was like, "Hey man, can I fix that?" I was like, "What do you mean fix it?" He said, "Like I just want to buff it, clean it, sharpen it, get it like looking like new." I was like, "Okay." And so, in like a day, he got it very
And what did it look like before?
shiny. It was like it looked the same, but it was like this dark.
The blade was?
Yeah, like okay, the chat color, the color of like the background of the chat, like
Is
that
about-
kind of dark color.
Really?
It was very dark. It was like
Was
very
it just
old.
dirty or?
It was, I'm not dirty, but like worn. It was just worn metal.
Mhm.
Had been sitting a long time. I memorized most countries' histories of knives. There you go. But I love it. It's like it has a little like yours has the holster. Holster? What is that? A sheath.
Yeah.
It has one somewhere. I have two of them that look very similar. But they're both over there in a bucket somewhere that I haven't cleaned up. The other one looks normal already. It was like much less worn. The other one was like super duper worn. I might not be on tomorrow night because my parents will be here. Understood. Adapting your speech to your audience is a basic strategy to build rapport.
Wait, you don't want to show us to your parents? Like, I gotta meet them before I marry you.
That's a good point. He's traditional.
I am very traditional. Missionary position only.
Vietnam? Do you mean Vietnam?
No.
Vietnam. Who said Vietnam?
I didn't say Vietnam. I said
Vietnam? You mean Vietnam. Vietnam. Oh, now I'm so confused.
Charlie, I'm freaking out right now because y'all are talking about knives. I love it. Do you want me to like show them like the knife I was talking about? Because I have that knife with me too. That's my grandfather's.
I don't know.
Like it's the one from Vietnam. I talked about while you were gone.
Oh, okay. Vietnam?
Yeah. That's why.
Why are you saying
came up.
Vietnam? It's Vietnam.
But Vietnam,
Viet.
That's just how I say it.
Okay. Well, the Vietnam has no like.
No, I know that has no bearing on
the
it.
A
but
has no
like,
bearing
we
on the
got onto
pronunciation.
We got onto that part of it because I
Vit.
brought it up after she said
Yeah.
it.
Vit and Viet are different in a way that needs to be fixed.
Tomato.
No, it's more like potato, tomato. Like tomato, tomato, sure. Potato, potato, whatever. But potato, tomato, no. That's not how you compare things. The second American fighting knife ever really had... Oh, my goodness. You're going off, huh, Jack? You can read my second American fighting knife. Show it. Wait, what?
He wants me to show the knife.
Okay, go get the knife, dude.
Okay, give me a second. I'm putting the I'm putting the last thing in the place.
Okay.
All right, good. We're good. Are you interested?
I don't know. I don't know that
we can't give
person.
away the bet if we do.
Oh yeah, I know, but I don't know that. You said I know
Speaking
them
of
dearly.
which,
I
you
don't.
missed
I don't
the
even
thing.
kind of know them.
You missed the thing. You didn't
let
give
alone
me any
dearly.
money to give Anna to do that thing that we discussed.
What I said? Tell me to do it.
I told you we were doing it Friday, and you're like, okay.
Did she do it?
No, she didn't have any money.
Well, why you didn't give me them? You didn't ask me for the money.
I should have asked you for the money.
Oh my God! Why are you mad at me?
I did ask you for the money. I asked you
No,
without
you
asking
didn't.
you.
You didn't ask me at all.
Hey, I'm
That's
doing the bet Friday.
okay, but
And
that's
you're
not
like, okay,
asking. That's
cool.
not asking.
Film
That's
it.
saying you're doing it.
All right, well then. Damn.
You should have asked me for the money or paid her, and I'll
Well,
pay
they
you.
know the bet.
Who?
They do.
Oh,
Not-
they
not
do,
Here
yeah.
in the chat.
Yeah. Oh my God. Oh, Jack, you little domestic terrorist in training. Remember to talk about the comp since I wasn't here, but I also want Canes. What are you talking about? 2%. You said that yesterday. The PC thing. I don't know what that was. What are you talking about? You said comp, and then you said PC thing yesterday. I don't know what that means. I have no idea. I was so confused. He says it like a fancy way of saying vitamin, a vitamin. I need a vitamin. It's not fancy. It's pretentious. Prefer the term clandestine operation nerd. Yep, that one's getting copy pasted. That one's going to the notes. God damn it. There we go. Quite posh. Yes. Bro, you said you would be getting a PC for gaming on stream? Oh, no. Hold on. I said what I'm probably going to do is keep the PC I have for gaming is probably just the PC I'll use. My other PC that I have to get back working is the one that I would stream through because, like, it's a decent PC. It's nothing amazing. Like, if I do this, I'm going to do this very penny pinching. Like, I'm not going to spend too much money because I have another computer. I might have to replace a piece or two. Oh, yeah, you showed me this.
So you've seen that one before.
Yeah, a bunch of times.
That one.
This is more what mine looked like. Mine looked a lot like this.
That's
the one I
that
just
one's
showed,
my
like the
favorite
color.
that I have because that's one was really like my grandfather's and stuff.
Yeah, I like the handle. The handle's very, very comfortable.
Well, and those were made to be attachable, if I'm not mistaken, to the end of a M16. I might be wrong about that though.
If it was, it's definitely had a new handle since.
Well, I
there's
think
no
it's
way it
supposed
would
to,
only be connected
I think
right
it's
here.
supposed to attach through the. You see the little
The two
little
holes?
Yeah.
I mean, maybe, but like, there's just.
I might be wrong about.
I feel like that's wrong. Only because that's only one point of contact, and you would want if you're gonna have one point, you want it to be the whole end of the handle, because otherwise, how's it gonna be sturdy enough?
K-bar knife.
Unless I guess you screwed it on.
What's
Unless
a K-bar knife?
Creighton with a K-bar knife is nightmare fuel. Maybe that one right
Is
there.
this what it says? A
I don't
K-bar knife?
We'll see.
Jack said it's. What'd you say this was, Jack? Ontario company or something like that?
Yeah, that looks like a K-bar, according to Google images of
Pull up
K-bar.
the images.
I mean, it's your knife. It's that knife. Boom.
Show it. Oh, okay.
Charlie has his great uncle's Hitler Youth knife.
This one, and then like in the sheath, it comes with a little whetstone to keep it sharpened and everything. But I mean, I think all this is the original stuff that he had.
It has something not very appropriate on it. Is it a naked lady, or is it a swastika? A dagger from World War II? Not something not appropriate could mean so many things coming from World War II. Is it like a guy stabbing a Japanese person? Is it a guy stabbing a German person? Is it a Japanese dude stabbing an American person? Or is it a rare German guy stabbing a Japanese person? They were on the same side. So that one doesn't make a lot of sense. Or is it just a naked lady or a swastika?
Is it the Bare Naked Ladies? Not the actual thing, but the band.
Show it, dickhead. That's it. What? I have to know what it is. Read the paragraph about the second American fighting knife. Oh my God, Jack. The second American fighting knife never really had a definitive shape, but were made up of custom designs carried by American soldiers in World War I, commonly seen by the 1918 standard issue brass-handled trench knife.
So that's what that is?
Or it's dicks, says Flint. I have a Ormashed dagger. I'll send it on Discord. Let me find it on my phone. What do you mean on your phone? Just find the knife.
No, she's trying to find a picture of it probably.
What about? Well, just take a new one.
Well, she's moving too. You know, it's
Oh, that's
probably
a
not
good
something that's easily accessible.
I prefer how every fucked up Poland got butt fucked. Wait.
I prefer how every fucked up Poland got butt fucked.
That
We're
would be
missing
very
something
popular.
there.
I don't have it right now. That stays at home in the display case. Display case.
I want a display case.
Right next to your Trump hats. It has to have a swastika on it, right?
her traps, if you will.
Creighton, please. I know somebody that got trapped recently
Great,
while
that's
watching
actually
porn.
worth a lot of money to be a genuine Ontario aircraft escape knife used in service. Well, I'm never gonna sell it 'cause it was my grandfather's.
What if it was
but
$2 billion?
No.
Really?
No,
Creighton.
That means more to me sentimentally than it does like money wise. No, if I was ever like hurting, maybe, but like I'm doing good. I'm okay. You know, we're good.
I mean, you understand what $2 billion is.
Yes, it's a
$2
lot of
billion
money.
is you buy
There's
anything
no
you
way
want.
it's worth $2 billion.
I understand.
First of all. But
I
even
know.
if it
Listen to me.
was, no, I wouldn't.
You're telling me for $2 billion, billion. I'm not saying million. I'm saying billion with a B,
Yes.
like Bumblebee.
Yes.
For $2 billion, you would not sell that knife.
No. It was my grandfather's.
Okay.
I mean, like it's one of the few things.
Listen. I. Never mind. Okay.
No,
That's
but I
fine.
mean, like it means a lot to me. It
I
means a
understand
lot
it means
more
a
to
lot.
me than like
$2 billion?
any monetary value. Yeah.
Than any monetary, than $2
Yeah.
billion. Enough money to not just like, you be okay forever, but for you and like
He
any
obviously
1,000
used
humans you want to be okay forever, to be okay forever.
BBB in it? What do you mean by that? BBN. I mean,
I have no idea.
maybe you oiled the sheath with that or something. I don't know. Anyways, no, yeah, I wouldn't trade it for that. Now, like, if a museum wanted to pay me to have it on loan
Good luck,
or
Flint.
something like that for a little bit, then I might do that. But you know,
Big. Okay. Well. Listen. $2 billion.
$2 billion.
He said no to $2 billion. Everybody.
did say
want
no to
that
$2
on.
billion.
I want. That's so crazy to me.
Why?
'Cause it's $2
Not-
billion.
Not everything is for sale, Charlie. Contrary to popular belief.
Listen, I understand, but not that.
Wait.
Look. If my grandfather, I love my grandfather. He's one of my favorite people on this planet. If he gave me like the family brooch, the Catone family brooch, and it had like a drop of blood of every Catone, like infused with the metal that made it, and like he handed it to me the day before he died, and someone offered me $2 billion for it, like I'm gonna take some pictures and I'm selling it. Like, dude, listen. Fuck heirloom items. I'm gonna get paid. That's what I'm saying. Like, look, my grandfather, I know he loves me and would much rather me not worry about anything for the rest of my life than to keep his brooch. Like, I think that he would be like, you know what? Let's take the Charlie a money whore, huh? Hey, man, sure. Yeah, you know what? In that regard, call me a money whore all you want. Will I ever sell out, like, doing something like the podcast? It would be hard for me to want to sell. It would have to be absurd money, and I would run it by you guys. This isn't going to be like me talking to Creighton behind the scenes like, hey, man, listen, they're giving us a lot of money. Let's just do it without saying anything about it. Run the ad. I'd be like, guys, listen, we're getting fucking paid. We're talking about Black Rifle Coffee today. They're giving us a lot of money to talk about how smooth and rich the grains are or whatever the fuck. And, like, we would make a joke out of it because it would be funny. But, if we eat, you guys eat. We're doing giveaways. We're having trips for the people. We're doing cool shit with our money. And if my grandfather, or if somebody offered me $2 billion for my grandfather's fucking gold chain or like necklace, like, I mean,
That like furthers the Italian stereotype.
yeah, and I mean he has a lot of them. I mean, I'm doing it. I'm sorry. Is brooch code for hood and robe? God damn it.
It probably is.
Take the $2 billion and rescue the knife via heist. There you go.
Dun, 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 dun. Like Mission Impossible.
No, it's not my great grandpa's knife. I bought it for $100 from my dad's friend because it's worth at least $800. Damn. There you go. Bro, I'm gonna move to a nice log cabin with nice custom internet and watch Twitch and play games all day. if I got $2 billion. Dude, $2 billion. Fuck a cabin. $2 billion. I'm living in like a log mansion in the mountains
The log mansion.
that I've run absurd.
like what's the rich people from the Gravity Falls are called?
You know
what I'm talking about.
Yeah. God damn it.
Any other time you get a
Yeah. I love. It's so fun. I just watched it again.
because they're like the
I've been watching-
Kardashians or whatever.
Yeah.
they're-
What are the rich people? I hate you.
I've derailed the conversation. Jack, what is BBN? Like, what does that mean? Is it really what Copenhagen said?
The Richmond is a wealthy resident. Richmond?
No.
It's not Richmond, is it?
No, that's not
In
it.
Fight Fires, The Man of the Sun, Rumble McSkirmish,
Doubtful, Creighton. Doubtful.
Boss Mabel,
Secret.
gathers among the crowd during Stan's fake heart attack. Finds Preston and Priscilla the Northwest.
The Northwest.
The
Yes, I knew it was a play on the
Yes,
Kardashian
yes.
things.
We're the Northwests. God damn it. Oh man, that's great. All right, if y'all are still on after I'm done, I'll see you and get drunk drunk to celebrate. Okay. It's a fucking typo. You spastic fuck.
Wait, so what is it? What are you at? What were you trying to say? You never told us.
Yeah, like I don't care that you. It's no big deal that you like
Yeah, we
mistype.
don't. We're
Just
not gonna
correct
ma-
it.
Look, if anybody's gonna make fun of you, it's Charlie because he's correcting grammar all the time.
Yeah, but that's only if you like mess up a word, like a word that has a bunch of different versions. If BBN's just like a mistype, oh well, it's a mistype.
Yeah, you're like explaining
it.
something to us.
Yeah.
like we're curious. We want to know. Like if we want to learn more. We don't want to know everything that you know about it yet, but we would like to learn the helpful tidbits.
Imagine having a mansion and only one water heater. Yo, that's something I never would have thought about. That I'm like, yeah, wow,
That's a problem.
yeah, it's a problem. Like if you have, look, if I have $2 billion, I'm
Well,
having a
how
house
big
with-
is the water heater?
my house
though?
has at least like 4 water heaters.
But how big are the water heaters?
They're big. Look, with $2 billion, I'm spending $100 million on a home. Like I'm spending silly money on home. 'Cause look, with $2 billion, you can buy a home you can have forever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or build a home that you're gonna have forever. Like spend silly money on that home, because why not? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you're gonna live like relatively okay for the rest
like
of your
a
life,
king.
yeah, why not live like comfortably at least? Live in a big. And look, I'm not one of these people that would build a house that I can't even use that is so big, but I would build a big state of the art fucking baller house that can do cool shit. You know,
Yeah.
there's gonna be a movie theater.
I think I'm gonna watch season 3 of Daredevil finally. Sorry, I just thought my
Okay.
mind. Yeah, I haven't watched it.
Dude, I take back everything I said. If I had $2 billion, I'm starting Firefly over.
Oh.
We're
see.
redoing Firefly. I'm budgeting it myself. I will.
You're
I
putting
will.
all your money.
I'm putting all my money into Firefly. I'm gonna
get Josh Whedon.
I'm gonna get Joss Whedon to come back. I'm gonna figure something out. We're gonna put some money into this shit.
I hate that people call the non-Snyder Cut version of the Justice League the Justice League.
I didn't know that happened, and I love that it did.
I hate it. It just is the worst. I won't.
He meant to say
stand for it.
BBC.
I think so.
British Broadcasting Company.
Jack, what did you really mean?
Big
to say?
busty
Like, 'cause
Copenhagen.
you can tell like you were actually trying to say something.
I'm buying every knife I want with $2 billion. Yeah, you're buying all the knives with $2 billion.
Jack,
What'd you
you're gonna
say?
buy like 3 knives, and they're just gonna be like the stupid expensive knives.
Yeah, just a knife made of diamond, like
Yeah.
one big diamond knife.
And you'll be like, this is the knife that they based the sword of Minecraft off of.
Charlie's Goomba Italian is showing. Listen, man. If I look, I'm not living on fatigue mentality over here. If you have money, spend it. It's the way it's. You're not supposed to sit on money. There's no reason.
What about King Koopa?
What
from the
about
Mario
him?
movie. I don't know. Goomba made me think of that.
Is it 'cause there are Goombas in
Yeah.
in Mario?
Are they
I almost said-
Italian?
I don't know.
Oh.
Mario's Italian,
Well, yeah, it was made in Japan.
probably.
Yeah, it's kind of weird, isn't it?
Not really. I mean, they do a lot of stuff. They have,
Yeah.
they have lizards. They have lizards that talk. Dude. Like, I don't know. Is it weird? Like what's
It's a
weird
little
when you break
strange when you start thinking
break
about
it down? Yeah.
I know knives that cost as much as a decent mid-sized SUV.
That doesn't surprise me though. That's only a few $1,000s, you know? I mean, that's not that crazy.
Well, yeah. We
I
need
mean,
a boat.
there are necklaces worth like, millions of dollars. Like I could see a knife being worth a lot of money.
Wonder what the most expensive knife ever is.
Well,
Wait,
we
I
have
another-
the
I have
fucking
another
dictionary
screen
in
to
our
pull it up.
Well, I was going to say we have the dictionary of a human being about knives that could tell us. Oh, but with that said,
What?
wait. Sorry, I forgot the knife thing we were talking. Like, god damn it! I started doing the weather. Like, I started pulling the weather up, and now I forgot what I was saying. What did
You fucked yourself
Italians,
up.
midsize SUV? Is Mario Italian? Really, Creighton? Does the
Oh.
Tin Man have a sheet metal dick?
Hey.
I'll post some in the
So
Discord. What?
this is the top 10 most expensive knives in the world.
Okay.
that I have pulled up. The Monarch Steampunk Dragon Knife.
Is that number 10?
That's number 1.
Why would you start with number 1?
Oh, do you want me?
I don't know. I
Oh,
want to
okay.
know that one now because you said
No,
it and it
it's
sounds
alright.
amazing.
I'll say it. Okay. Well, hold on. I only get to see 7, so we're going to do top 7.
Oh my god.
Oh wait, hold on. Nope, don't want to do that.
Number 1 is
like, the
obviously
second.
Longclaw.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
It's
You can get Longclaw for like $200 on ThinkGeek.
Number 7 is Yoshiro Mizuki Hanyaki. I don't know what that is.
Okay.
It's the type of knife. Is $5,300. The 6th one is the Lancet Ouroboros knife. That's $5,500. And the next one is the Niano Hanyaki Tika.
Longclaw.
Yeah.
Longclaw letter opener.
Camaro Tabakiku with Korean handle. The price of that one is $69.80.
This is almost as bad as Charlie reading his personality quiz. I agree. Just read the number 1, dude. Just read the steampunk one. Tell us about
The
that.
steampunk one is $18,500.
Send it to me.
There's not a picture. It's just a list.
You are the worst at this.
Do you want me to
Fucking hell, I can't find it. It's okay, Cat. Just, we're all going to be really disappointed until you do.
The second one is the Jintak Makari knife. The price of that
Creighton,
one's
I really, you got to
$12,500.
stop. Like, we can't see. We don't know what it is.
I can find pictures of this. I'm just gonna have to do.
No, I
some
want to
searches.
fucking find it. Good luck, Cat.
All right, good luck on your search, on your quest.
Copenhagen, I'm sorry. He gets immediate feedback and he just doesn't listen to it. You know, people who are here to listen to him obviously don't like it. And he's going to keep
disagree.
going despite
Oh
that.
shit!
What, dude?
I'm gonna send you a picture of the most expensive one 'cause it actually looks pretty cool.
Did you Google it on its
Yes.
own?
Yeah.
Okay. See, this is better 'cause now we can see it. We have something to go along with.
You want me to just drop it in the Discord?
Yes.
Okay.
Obviously. Where else? The easiest place for me to get to it. Podcast questions.
Well, I
oh
can
my God,
I
Jack.
can send it to you in a group chat.
Jack sent me a whole bunch of these really expensive knives.
Hold on, I'm just gonna send you the
But they all
search
look-
results.
they all
So
look-
He sent it to you where?
In Discord. He put it in the podcast questions.
Oh, I have to look.
Okay, let me see this thing.
And then there's the link to more images.
That's the knife?
That's it closed up though. It looks very small.
Yes, it does. This is not that cool. This is not worth 18 grand. That's look at
Well,
this
really,
knife.
almost 19 grand.
Whatever, dude. 19 same thing. Like, look at this. This thing does not look.
Maybe it's just about the work.
That one, see, this is fucking dank. The fucking like panther head on the end with the sheath having the dude. That looks fucking baller. That's baller. I love that. That thing looks amazing. What else, dude? Are there any fucking awesome? Like nothing comes close to this.
Maybe
yet.
it's about the work that goes into making it.
Whatever.
And
Oh
what it's
well.
made out of too.
It needs to look cool. Those aren't modern high custom knives. Charlie, show mine. I saw. Look, yours are cool, but they're not like anything to look at. Am I reading Chuck
Damn.
E. Cheese slander right now? Wait, what are you talking about? Who said Chuck E. Cheese slander? Oh,
Yeah,
first of all,
it's
Trust
just-
Copo, how are you?
Kiss
and-
on me.
And how are you just sitting here waiting on someone to attack Chuck E. Cheese before you say something? I have some dope kitchen knives in my kitchen right now. Cut some mean bread. I feel like we know Trust Copo, or at least I do.
Do you?
I don't know.
Well, ask him more.
How do I
questions.
know you, Trust Copo? Do I know you in any kind of particular way?
Do you know him in the way of a lover?
He reminds me of a lot of my friends, in like a very particular group of my friends. Fuck! If only you could see them better. Yeah,
No,
if only
I
I had
mean,
them.
I
If
can
I had them in
see them.
person, that would be
Oh
sick.
yeah, if you had in person.
Then I could
feel
just
like
throw
that's
them
one
at
thing.
trees and shit. Not trees, but like a plank of wood on the ground or into the dirt.
You planking on the ground?
Where else do you plank, Creighton?
I don't know. Sometimes. Do you remember when planking was a thing? Like people would do it in all kinds of weird places.
planking's always been a
No,
thing.
no, I mean,
It's
like,
a very
in terms of,
common
like,
workout.
In terms of like weird places people
Like
would
on the
plank.
toilet.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, man, I know what you mean. I'm saying, but
Like when it became like kind of a
but
challenge.
planking is no, never fucking do that. Why not?
Planking on a toilet.
I think throwing knives into wood. Why not, dude?
I guess it dulls the wood.
The knife.
I mean the knife. It dulls the wood too.
It's sacrilege to do that with those knives. Okay, I'm sorry.
What kind of knives do you throw into wood then?
It dulls the wood. Listen, I'm not those knives. I'm not like fam. Like, I have friends who buy Knicks shirts.
Easy little Antifa.
I have friends who buy these shirts and never, ever, ever wear them. And look, if you want to do that, that's cool. But I'm wearing them. They're comfortable.
What does
I
that
bought
have
them.
to do with the knife thing?
I'm saying, look, if you're gonna spend money, yeah, if you're gonna spend money on something, like if
thought
you
you were
want to
just
put it
going-
away, like if it's a knife that's cool like that and it's cool to own, sure, it's cool to own. I'm gonna use it. If I'm spending that much money on something, I'm using whatever it is.
I thought you were going to a whole rant about I buy MFAM shirts. I'm the best because I have MFAM shirts.
No,
and
like
I was
if
like,
I buy them,
well,
if
this
I'm
is
if
off
I'm
topic, but
if I
okay.
buy something, I'm gonna wear it. If I buy an MFAM hoodie or joggers or these shirts, all of my MFAM shirts are worn the fuck out. I have my like silky like golf shirt is the only one that I don't wear all the time, and that's because it's kind of nice, and I don't want to like
the one that
silky
you wear to
shirts.
the poker game.
Sometimes I don't wear it a lot to there either, because sometimes they
It's the-
smoke,
it's
and I
the
don't
one
like
with
it to
the
smell like
collar,
smoke.
right?
Yeah, it's the one with the collar.
Yeah.
But it's like that silky material. You know that stuff. Like if it pulls even a little bit, those like long thready threads will come out and start yanking, and I don't want to mess it up. Because all these, they're not gonna get messed up like that. I don't want it to get messed up because it is nice.
I could raise more hell than 100 little liberal soy fucks.
It's a good point. He's got a good point. I would trust one Jack over 15 Antifa idiots any day of the week. But with that said, if I buy a big baller knife, I'm going to use that knife. I don't care how cool it is. I don't care what display case it's behind. I don't care what certificate of authenticity I do. If I'm buying it, it's for two reasons. I'm either buying it to use it or buying it to resell it for more because I got a good deal.
Well,
In that case, I won't throw it into wood. But if I'm buying something for me, like I'm going to use whatever that is. You live one
you're just
time.
gonna have fun with it.
Yeah, I'm going to have fun with
That's
it.
why I hate. Like I bought that sword and then like we swung it a couple times and it just broke.
Well, you swung it at dumb shit. You were like cutting wood with it.
Yeah,
That's a sword. You don't cut wood with swords.
I know, but it was still fun to do.
You should have like got cantaloupes and fucking watermelons and shit and cut them,
Ooh,
because
like Fruit
that's fun.
Ninja.
Yeah, like fruit ninja. That's actually like fun to do with swords because they're made for like that kind of stuff. They're made for a sword is made to fucking cut a person. Like you use it to cut things like animals, people. Like you don't go hunting with a sword.
Oh, I wonder, Jack, if I bring you a sword, could you fix the handle on it?
Those fuckers couldn't handle a guy with a frying pan. Imagine me with my arsenal of dangerous objects and weapons.
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 I bought that sword. Who the fuck sold greatness sword?
Dude, yeah. No, he
I bought
got
that
it
at
at the
Com-
beach.
No, I got it at Comic-Con. Or not Comic-Con, at Ichiban Con.
I thought Are you? I thought you
Yeah.
got it at that place at the beach we went. I
Yeah.
remember you showing me the place, being like, "I got my sword here."
No, I said
Who
I
am I
wanted to
thinking
get a sword there.
Oh, and then you ended up going to that place.
Oh, the cane sword. You're thinking about that.
I'm thinking about the cane sword.
Yeah,
That's
I
what I'm
never
thinking
got
about.
the cane sword because as soon as I had the money to get it, they stopped carrying them at the fire at Sparky's fireworks stand.
Oh, there it went.
That was so
The one
funny.
at the beach, like at
Yeah,
the
like
at,
all the
uh,
way to the beach
at
yeah.
Boardwalk. No, I'm
No,
talking
no.
about. I'm talking
They
about.
did have cane swords at that
I
one
mean
too?
Broadway, not Boardwalk. The one with the upside down house and the aquarium and all that.
They had cane swords there too.
They had that. Remember we went to that place with like the knight's armor and shit,
Oh yeah.
and it had all the swords. And you said you were gonna buy something, and then you didn't.
Yeah.
I remember what it was. You were trying to buy something, and I told you not to. That's what it was. You were
What
like,
was
Charlie, I want this knight helmet. I was like, Creighton, it's $300. You're like, I have $300. I was like, yeah, and you won't once you have the knight helmet. And guess what'll happen with the knight helmet? Nothing. It'll sit in your room and do nothing forever. Now, if we move this podcast and get a cool place, I'd be down to go halfers with you on like some big baller knight thing.
Or
one
a
day.
whole suit of armor.
Or a whole suit of armor and just put it behind us, or wear it one day in the podcast.
Yeah, that shit's heavy.
It is. It's absurd. The
Th-
people
I
that
would
wore
make-
that shit were fucking tanks. They had to be.
I would
You're
make-
wearing a bunch of metal, and they would like run around and shit. Like
and
what?
ride horses and get on those horses. I would make heavy metal jokes all the time if I was in it, just constantly.
You guys have a You guys
I
ever
would go
listen to
out of my
heavy
way-
metal? Because
I
you're gonna
would-
listen to it if you're walking with me.
I would go out of my way to learn heavy metal bands to
Just to like
the-
make your jokes more
Yes.
authentic.
Yes. Like I would hit up Nick so much for just like ideas.
God, we all have to get a house in Tennessee. I know all the best shit. What?
I might sell my car to a guy in Tennessee.
I don't need weapons. I'd just seduce them.
Wait, what?
Okay. Creighton bought a sword from a comic book convention. Jesus Christ, Creighton. Have
Hey,
some
an anime-
save some pussy for the rest of
An
the
anime convention, first of all, not
He's
a
got,
comic
that's
convention.
Copenhagen. I love you. God. Were you with us when I read the Croc joke with the Heelys?
No.
Oh my God.
Oh, yeah.
Maker of Croc
Croc Heelys.
Croc Heelys getting sued after
after by family of man
who drowned in
died.
pussy.
Yeah.
that shit was so good. I first soared
Where made to cut fruits.
off trees and cutting bamboo for shelter. The first sword.
Oh.
The first swords were made for that. Okay, I guess that makes sense. And I guess at one point someone got mad.
Too far.
Well, it's cutting fruit, not wood.
Wood is the fruit of the tree.
Look, an axe is for cutting wood. Okay, like not a sword. It's a sword, Creighton.
Yeah. No, they won't. You idiot. Jack. Hear me out.
You're an idiot, Creighton. Just accept
No.
accept that a 17-year-old called you an idiot.
Did you answer me about the whole fixing the handle thing? Because if he could fix the handle on that sword, that'd be amazing. I would have a sword again that I could use
What? How? What would you use it for?
for self-defense.
Creighton, what do you mean for self? You're just gonna walk around with a sword?
No. I just mean like this one time I was changing my tire.
You're just gonna be walking around with
No,
a
no, no, no.
sword?
I was
You're gonna be
changing-
driving around
Hear
with a
me-
sword in
let
the
me tell
truck?
you my story. I had the sword in my truck for a long time, right? Before I got a gun. And this one night, I was at Food Line and my tire was flat, so I had to change it. And people kept walking up to me and asking me shit, like bothering me. And I almost reached for the sword and got it. And like had to use it for self-defense. Jesus Christ, I made a business out of this. Just ask me for recommendations.
He's got a point. He literally does this.
Wait. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I'll bring
You
it
can
to
do that in
work.
Texas.
I'll bring it to work,
Wait,
and
you can do what?
You can carry a sword around Texas.
Oh, well, yeah.
And it's perfectly
Creighton's
legal.
fixing to get arrested. Yeah. I agree.
For what?
Carrying a sword around.
What's wrong with carrying a sword around?
Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna get you a spear. I'm gonna get you an authentic spear, and you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna walk right into Walmart, and we're just gonna shop, and you're gonna carry your spear around.
I mean, people I feel like will think it's fake.
Not this one.
Not this one.
This is gonna be a very obviously real spear.
For brandishing a fucking sword, Creighton.
You
He's
stumbling
stumbling
mongoloid. If you
Well,
want
no.
something for self-defense, just ask me. Yeah, exactly. Like, dude,
Well, I
you
have a
have a
gun.
gun. You
I
don't
have a
need a
gun.
sword. You
So-
fucking.
Well,
Oh.
the sword is mightier than the gun, I suppose.
No.
Depends on the reach, I guess.
No. Do you know there are people that, like, if you had a sword, you wouldn't even really even have much more of a chance than you would without it.
Yeah.
Like, there are people that could fuck you up even if you had a sword. Like, if you gave me a gun with 3 bullets, I think I'd still give, like, odds to Khabib Nurmagomedov to fucking kill me. Like, in a hand-to-hand combat, if I had a gun, I think Khabib still kills me if I put 3 bullets in him. I have to perfectly shoot him in the face. Like, 3 shots in the head to have a chance. It's... Any of those UFC guys, like, if you have a sword against any of those guys, all it
Well-
takes is you making one mistake. All it is one swipe where you can't get it back up in time, one stab where they dodge it and get up to you before you can pull the sword back. Like, all they have to do is touch you. Once they touch you,
It's gone.
you're dead.
What else?
Because they're either getting the sword from you and stabbing you to death with the sword, or they're like, fuck that sword, I'll use my fucking mitts, and they're just going to choke you to death, or break your arms and then choke you to death, or break your leg and then choke you to death, or choke you to death and then choke you to death. They're just going to fucking kill you. I have recommendations for concealed carry from M&P Shields to Kimber and FN. There you go. Tell me more, minor child, about your firearm recommendations in great detail. I mean, he's Jack. Be careful, man. He's got a point.
I don't need recommendations, says Jack. I just need my sword fixed. Never mind why. That's not the point.
He means people that can do it better than him.
Oh, you have
Recommendations for getting it fixed, you
Oh,
fucking
okay.
dirthead.
Because I have like this number for a blacksmith, but I don't know if like it's a blacksmith level sword. Because to me, I feel like it's just like a dress sword. Not a dress sword, whatever word, like a
Decorative sword.
decorative sword. Yeah. I mean, it's still sharp and everything. It still cuts pretty good, but you know.
Listen, man, here's what I'm going to say next.
What?
The weather in Bastrop County, Texas.
Bastrop
77.
County, Texas?
Bastrop.
Bastrop,
Bastrop. Bastrop.
like bat drop.
Yeah, but Bastrop
Oh.
County, Texas. It's 77 degrees Fahrenheit, and here's a crazy thing. The precipitation is also 77%. 77, and the humidity is 87%. The wind is 13. Lots of sevens. The wind is 13 miles per hour. That's the weather in Bastrop County, Texas.
No 2% today.
No 2%, sadly. No even to the number 2 in this percent. It's nowhere.
You want to know what the episode number is?
Or
what
I'm
the
going to guess
number-
it's 197.
Einstein's prime number with no imaginary part is 197, which is a strong prime number.
Is that it, man? Are you? Is that just you done?
No, yeah, that's it.
What
Oh,
about
I have
word
the
of
Urban
day,
Dictionary.
maybe?
Oh,
I don't know.
okay.
God, dude, are you here?
Wag the dog is the Urban Dictionary word of the day.
What?
Wag the dog.
Okay.
To cause a persuasive movement in any large body of influence, i.e. a mass of people through means by which a lesser influence is utilized. From the phrase, "It's the tail that wags the dog," this can be seen as a dog begins to wag its tail and its body then follows.
You read that out like it was going to be something funny.
I thought it was going to be something funny too, 'cause I'm going to be honest, all I saw was wag the dog and I was like, that's it. I didn't read it. But then it turned out to be something like,
Real. Like
Yeah.
an actual movement. A phrase in for movement.
Do you want to hear it used in a sentence?
No. But you're going to say it anyway, aren't you?
In partisan politics, an unpopular party will wag the dog using a variety of provocative political maneuverings and machinations to undermine the public favor from the popular party of which a momentum can be born. Well, that's very on topic.
Oh my god, a fucking blacksmith?
Yeah.
You're the entire fucking circus. Great and understood 4 of those words. Yeah, he doesn't understand any of those. Get fucked. Oh my god.
I knew a lot.
Get fucked, Copenhagen. I just want people to be safe, you nerd neck. Oh my god.
I do know a lot. Oh, you know what? Where's Kat at? She would use it. She would know.
Wag
what-
the dog, maybe.
Yeah, you know. This is
Hey
all
man, look
about
under
politics.
the coffee pot table.
What is that? Is that shampoo or sanitizer?
Hand sanitizer.
Why do you have so much of it?
It was a Goodwill for $15. 2 of those. 2 buckets of that.
For $15 each, or
Yes.
for $15? So you spent
$15
$30 in sanitizer.
I spent 15 and Mike spent 50. We each got a bucket.
So
Dude, it's none of it is that shit. It's all good hand sanitizer. It's all like hand sanitizer that was backlogged at Target that didn't get put out, and like so it all smells good. It's like hand sanitizer before COVID that
You
doesn't
know-
smell like alcohol, except for one batch of there's like 6 different types of bottles there.
You
Let
know,
me show
a
them.
year ago that would have been worth like a
It's
lot
still
of
worth a lot of money.
money. Is it, though? Are you gonna sell it?
No.
What are you gonna do with it?
Probably give a lot of it away. Actually, do I want to use that camera?
That's the easiest camera to use.
Yeah. These are all
I thought that was your underwear.
of hand sanitizer. Just fucking. This shit is crap.
So you got the container too with that.
Yeah, the container. I mean, the container was worth fucking $8. Here you go. Smell that.
I can't smell anything still. Remember?
Oh shit, I forgot.
Oh wait.
It's
I
lavender.
kind of smell that.
Put it on your hands, then smell it, 'cause then you'll really fucking smell it. What? Hi, I'm scrolling through 8,000 pictures. You're still trying to find that knife.
Kat, did you hear about the word of the day called wag the dog? Have you ever heard of that word before?
Just going through life with a Walmart bag on a windy day. Absolutely fascinating.
Who, me?
Yeah, probably you.
Well, so
Hey,
like,
Jack, respect the drip.
hey, Sterling's here. So do you want to know how I got a blacksmith's business card?
Sure.
Like I mean, like a legit business card.
Yeah, no man, I know 3 blacksmiths. Like,
So-
really, like I know.
So and
I
they
get
do
around
like,
Creighton.
They do like sword and armor work
Yeah,
and stuff. It's pretty cool
it
actually.
is pretty cool. Mike's got people, dude. I know
should
people.
interview him for Creighton Station. Oh, I didn't even think of that.
That would be
Anyways,
cool.
fucking, I went to the Renaissance Fair, and these fuckers are on every corner. So I just grabbed a business card from one, and I was like, I'm gonna buy a sword one day.
I
And
mean,
that
yeah, that's like where they probably get 80% of their like work done.
You know, you could just use this as cologne.
It does smell good, right?
Yeah. No, I mean like for real
You
though.
want
'cause,
that
like
one? You can have that one.
the way it sprays
I
and
have
everything.
50 of that bottle.
Or you could use this as a weapon to just spray in people's eyes 'cause it's hand sanitizer.
Creighton, when you come to Charlotte, I need to give you your present.
Oh yes. Yo, Sterling, I'm off this weekend, so like
That's
we
crazy.
can meet up. What are you doing
about me,
Monday?
Sterling?
Oh, hey, I'm off till like Tuesday, by the way. I just found out. That's
What-
why I work 9 days straight.
When do you get off?
So I'm off. Tomorrow's my last day, and then I'm off Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
And Tuesday.
Yeah. No, I'm off till
You go
Tuesday.
back Tuesday.
But I
Okay.
open Tuesday, and then I'm
At
off.
a Renaissance festival. I love that. That's what he answers next. I might be going out with friends Friday or Saturday. There you go.
Ooh, what about Sunday? I'm your friend, Sterling.
Damn, you just get called out in front of a bunch of people.
For real.
That's hilarious.
Wait, me or him?
You.
Oh, I did get called out.
I mean him too. I guess technically.
Oh.
You are.
You found it.
Okay. Boom. Discord.
Fucking found it. Maybe we can hang out Sunday 'cause I'll be like off all week.
Put it in the Discord, and I'll decide if it's appropriate to show the podcast.
And maybe you can meet my lady friend.
Want to go to the blacksmith with Creighton?
I swear.
I'd go see a blacksmith. You want to go get something smithed?
Sure. I mean,
Forged.
that's what I'm going to be doing is getting the handle fixed. And he's going to be like, this is a decoration sword, and you're spending way too much money on this. And I'd be like, it's still worth it.
Okay. You're a crackhead.
That's what most professionals tell me. That I spend way too much money on stuff that's not worth it. And I'm like, yeah, I like it. It's not even up here, so you can't be mad.
Where is it?
It's in the suitcase. Like, it's not even near any of the stuff. I don't know. It's a ghost
I
truck.
hope it's not your monitor. I hope it's not like.
No, why would it be the monitor? If it was the monitor, I've been doing it like all along.
Well, the monitor isn't hooked up to the mixer. It's not like plugged in, so it could be a distorted. It could be a distorted signal, and your laptop just might not have been enough until now because there's so much energy. Because it still has there's still signals traveling between the two. 'cause
By
they're
the
plugged in.
way, when I come on the podcast for a good bit of it, it's gonna be knife talk.
Listen, Jack, if you come on the podcast, let's work our way up to getting on the podcast at all first.
Want to go to the blacksmith? or
Just
Creighton?
fucking smith it, old man. I don't care that it's plastic.
So this is plastic.
Sent it. There it is.
Where's it at?
It's in here.
In general?
It has something. What? What do you mean it has something on it that is?
That's pretty cool.
It is cool. I don't see what could
Is it
be.
on a paper towel right there? Or is that
Probably.
bad?
What is construed, or that looks like a blanket. What could be construed as not safe? It has a Swazi. What? What were you worried about?
Oh, a swastika.
Oh,
That's what she
where?
means by Swazi.
I don't see it.
It must be on the hilt somewhere. Or she's got it turned to where we can't see it. I don't see it on the blade.
Swastika, zoom in. I did.
How do I zoom in on this? Where's it at?
I do see it. It's on the very tiny. So I don't know if I feel like
You probably shouldn't show it.
it's so little. Like
But show it to me. You know.
it's in the Discord.
No, I mean like
Look
I'm
in
looking
general.
like I'm telling like I'm asking you to tell me where
Oh,
on it.
look over here. It's right there. It's very little.
Oh, it's on the sheath.
No. That part's the knife.
Uh,
It's like right there.
so why do you have this again, Cat?
She bought it for $100. It's worth a lot more. I know a guy who has stuff like that, like
Oh,
authentic.
there it is in
Yeah.
the second picture for sure.
Oh, okay.
You see the second one?
No, not yet.
That's definitely.
Oh yeah, no, there it is.
Yeah.
That's a swastika. Wow,
And where you said
That's
you
worth a
bought
lot of
this
money.
from a guy?
for $100 because it's worth at least 800. And yeah, it's probably worth more than that to the right people. The problem is, do you want to associate with those people that you're selling it to?
Well, so
Because at the very least, it is a piece of history.
yes,
Like I get spending money on things that are like a piece of history and preserving them.
yeah, like even
Even
people-
bad parts of history. Like people,
Yeah.
I feel like people just want to
Well,
erase
I
that.
feel like that's the parts that you need to preserve, so that way you can remember
How
like,
bad it is.
Yeah, and why it's bad. Like, for instance, it's crazy to me that you don't see any segregation signs. Like, not like up and out, but in museums. Have you ever thought about that?
Say that again.
You don't really see
I apologize.
segregation signs in museums.
Well, I think I think at the Smithsonian there's like they
It
have
is.
water fountains with like colored only signs on them.
Okay,
I
but
think.
I haven't
I want to
seen
say they
any-
had that at one point, but they might not, and I might be wrong about that.
I've only ever seen one in person, like one segregation sign.
I've seen
Like,
a coloreds only water fountain
Yeah.
sign, and like that was
and
like
then,
it was like roped off at like a park, like as like a
as
piece
a
of
monument
history,
to,
a monument to another time.
Yeah.
It belongs in a museum. If Jack comes on the podcast, could he bring his illegally owned firearms and display the serial numbers clearly? Just a request. Smiley face. Copenhagen, go fuck yourself. It was an investment. Yeah, it was my dad's friend's great grandpa. Oh my god. I request that you take your laws and sit on them. No cap, fam. It's Gucci. Copenhagen, you shouldn't say stuff like that.
I think he's trying to fit in. He's like, I'm not a cop.
I'm totally rad and hip like all you youngsters.
The dagger creeped him out. Yeah.
I had a school that had segregated water fountains. Damn.
You had a school that had.
What do you mean you had one?
What do you mean?
5th grade was weird.
Oh,
So you offered it to me at a low price. I understand.
like Lowe's.
I mean, look, I would buy one. Like for like that stuff's worth
Well,
a lot
don't
of
you
money.
already have like 2 or 3 from like the Klan meetings?
No, I do know somebody for real though that has the swastika armbands that you like would put on your
Really?
yeah, like and they're like legit. And he said he got them at a flea market for like $5, and he had them appraised, and they're worth like $6,000.
Oh my god.
Like they're fucking,
That's
it's
crazy.
nuts. He sold them to a museum. 'Cause I mean, like you
As
You-
you should like
either you sell them to a museum or a Nazi.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
It's
pick
not
the
a big
museum.
market, huh?
Yeah, no, it's like the most of your market is probably there's like 1% good people that are buying swastikas, and that's not counting museums. And that's just to like not shut down the fact that good people could want swastikas for some reason. Like that's only me giving credit to humanity a little bit when I probably shouldn't be.
Yeah, one of those two from.
remember it-
Oh shit!
Remember, adapting your speech to your audience is a basic strategy to build rapport. That's a good point.
Our
That's Mad
teacher-
Gucci of you, Copenhagen.
Teacher really liked the color white and the letter K. Well, you have something in common with that teacher, Charlie.
What?
You really like the color white and the letter K.
No. I hate the
No?
letter K.
Really?
It's like my least favorite letter.
Really?
Yeah, I hate the name Cat.
Oh my
K.
god!
Imagine I just attack Cat.
Like all the different names that.
I have coins from the Civil War, food stamps from World War One. I have a nickel used in Vietnam, that was overseas.
What do you mean, like?
Like it was a nickel.
Like a
Americans
Vietnam
spent
nickel?
stuff. No,
Oh.
like American nickel that was minted and sent over to Vietnam as currency for the soldiers to use on base. I have it like in a little plastic bag saying what it is. My grandpa has his gun from Nam. From Nam,
Nam.
Vietnam, Nam,
Vietnam.
Vietnam. You say Vietnam. She said it earlier. You
Vietnam.
say it like the way a posh person would say vitamin. I need a vitamin. You say, I like Vietnam. I was there. I rode on the helicopters. I had a machine gun. I shot those Vietnamese people.
Yeah, it said I got food stamps from last week. What you mean?
Oh, Jack. Jack. 17-year-old Jack.
Jack, you fool.
You fucking fool. Wow, 7 is a big number. The session is 1 hour, 7 minutes with 7 viewers, with 7,272 views,
And it's
with
one,
17 subscribers.
and it's 197.
And it's episode 197. And the temperature was 77 degrees. And the precipitation was 77%.
And the word day was just
And the
a
humidity.
7 out of 100.
No, wait. It's humidity was 77, and the precipitation was 87. 7 is what I'm trying to say. My grandpa used to be in the helicopter pit in Vietnam. There you go.
The helicopter pit?
The helicopter pit. My grandpa used to be diabetic. My great-grandfather, I feel like I've talked about this before, but he was in the Battle of the... Or rather, he was supposed to go to the Battle of the Bulge in World War II. And the reason he didn't was because his combat boot was too big. Like, he had to get him custom made. And because he had to wait so long, his platoon went into the Battle of the Bulge without him and got killed on entry. Like, their whole truck got killed on entry by a mortar. And, like, it wasn't like they all died and might have had a chance, like they were obliterated. Like they like got destroyed by a barrage, and like he would have definitely for sure been killed along with them. And because he didn't, I'm alive today. Well, because he had big feet, I'm alive today.
I thought you were.
Granted, the feet killed him in the end. He got cancer in his toes, and it went all the way up his body until they couldn't cut anything else off.
Jesus.
Yeah, it was rough. I wasn't around
Why was
for
his
that.
fate so tied to his feet?
I don't know, man. Your fate's always tied to something that you're not really aware of until you're done. You know, everybody's fate is kind of like that.
Achilles.
Yes, Achilles. Well, he didn't know that they would name that part of the body after him. That's not. It didn't have a name yet.
No, I know, but I mean, like, it's like Achilles.
Sort of. I guess.
Can you imagine, like, fighting some guy that's named Achilles forever and not thinking, like, to attack his heel?
No, I would think, oh shit, I'm fighting Achilles. This guy could fuck everyone up.
Because he's invincible.
Yeah, that movie. Have you watched Troy?
No.
That movie is fucking awesome.
Does that have Achilles in it?
Yeah, it's about Achilles.
Oh, really?
The
Is
character.
that what? Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Do you know about the story of Achilles and the Trojan horse?
I didn't know the two were related. I knew Achilles.
It's called the Achilles heel, Creighton. You don't assume it's related?
No, I didn't know he was the one who did the horse. I knew there was a horse. And I knew there was an Achilles. I didn't know they were of the same thing. Which might just be my bad on Greek mythology.
My grandpa was a tobacco farmer, and used to be alive. That makes sense. The Germans were very short on supplies that late in the war. What do you mean? Wait, is there a joke there? Am I missing a joke? Is there one? Do you hear it? Do you see it?
Is he talking about Jack, or is he talking about something we said?
That's the Odyssey, dipshits. What?
The Odyssey is not the Trojan horse.
Jack,
thing.
are you okay? It's not. Charlie's grandpa wasn't a Nazi? Oh my god.
Oh.
That was good. That was funny. No, he wasn't. He fought with the Americans. we were well in America by that
I
point.
thought you were going to say we were well endowed at that point.
I mean, they were. I mean, dude, he had size 17 combat
Doesn't
boots.
mean you're well endowed. It just
Big feet
is it,
usually mean well endowed.
Are you sure?
I mean, that's like the stereotype. I think realistically, like Neil deGrasse Tyson was actually talking about this. Apparently, big hands actually like really mean that. So like, if you have big hands, you're more likely to have a big penis. Yeah, no, we've got big hands, you and I.
I feel like my hands aren't that big.
That's
though.
'cause you grew up with them.
Yeah.
You know that every time you put your hands up to a normal person, your hands are abnormally big, like abnormally big.
Imagine just like
abnormally
getting
big.
slapped the shit out of your like with a big ass
Bro.
hand. You're like your shit rocked.
Bro, I had my shit rocked with a little hand. You and me would fuck
that
people
was
up.
so funny.
I've got my shit rocked so
But
many
like
times.
on the one hand,
I've been slapped so many times.
on the one hand, it's got to be like better though because the smaller hands, like there's less air resistance. You know what I mean? So it's faster.
I don't know, man.
So more.
I feel like at a
impact.
certain point,
But
the air
then you
resistance
have
doesn't
more-
mean anything when you're as big as you and me.
Then
If you and me open, like palm slap the fuck out of somebody, it's fucking them up. We've got some fucking mean hands. And well, you and me have like earth hands too. We've got like those big fucking chonky fingers. Like we would fuck people up with our fingers if we slapped them in the face. Especially if you backhanded them, dude. This is a fucking blade if you backhand with it. like I've got some fucking mean sharp knuckles.
Sharp knuckles.
You ever see anybody hit somebody
like
with
knuckles.
You ever see anybody get hit with brass knuckles?
No, I haven't seen it.
Dude.
Not like outside of a movie.
I've seen it. It's
Is it rough?
yeah, it's fucking metal on your knuckles. Somebody used to hit somebody in the face. Do you know the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise? Funny enough, we do. He fought as an American in Argentina.
Oh.
I have small baby hands. Size 17s. They sent Charlie's grandpa out stomping around to clear minefields. I wear 15s, Copenhagen. Like everyone in my family has like all the men of my family except my brother have like absurdly big feet.
Scientists have their hands full with this study. Stick me chuckles.
God, it's violent. It's violent. You hear like a crack. What?
Oh, he's talking about the brass knuckles thing.
Oh yes. No, that's true.
Brass knuckles are illegal. Just hold roll of quarters.
Well, I don't think that's the same because the roll of quarters is just putting a hard surface between the outside of your hand and the quarters. The brass knuckles are so you don't hurt your hand and hurt the person.
Bro, I
Bro, I
wear
wear
a size
size
6
6.
in women's.
Jesus,
What is that small?
that's very small.
Like
That's
women's
like-
sizes I know vary. So like a 6 at Walmart could be like a 12 or something at Belk's.
That's shirts. I think she's talking about shoes.
Are you talking about shoes?
That's what I said. I was
Or are you
talking about
talking
shoes.
about brass knuckle sizes?
What ring size are you guys? My dad has size
Shoes, okay.
15s. I have size 15s. My grandfather has size 13s or 14s. His dad, the one we were talking about, had size 17s. Creighton needs a ring size anyway. He does need a ring sizing.
It's like a. It's something. Oh wait, it's for this hand. My bad. It's like a.
I don't think it matters, does it? Does it matter
For
what?
the rings?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It has to be your left hand. Does
Yes.
it matters which
Yeah,
hand it's
so
on?
There's a vein. That
What if you're
goes-
left-handed?
No, there's a vein that goes through this finger that goes directly to your heart, so it's symbolic. Of,
Whatever. I'm saying literally, is that like you have to put on that finger for it to make sense?
Yes, you have to put it on. That's why it's your wedding ring finger. This one right here. You can't just wear it on
Yes,
any
it does
finger.
matter. What about those pirates that had like a ring on every finger?
It doesn't count like that. Like I could put a ring on this finger, but unless it's a wedding band, like this is your wedding ring finger.
Whatever. I'm never doing it.
What? You're never doing it.
Besides gloves, I don't know. I'm never wearing a wedding ring. Like,
XL, by the way.
like I'm not gonna wear a wedding ring on one finger because like society told me to.
No, I mean,
If
I'm
I get
not
a wedding
saying
ring,
that
I'm wearing
you-
it on my. I'm wearing it
it's
on a
like-
necklace.
At this point, it's traditional. You know what I mean? It's like I mean, granted, it's your choice. You do what you want to do, but it's not like society.
I get a special one made for my thumb.
It's not. It's not like society's telling you to. It's just a thing people do.
I think that's society. That's
It's like-
literally society.
well,
telling
it's
if that's
like-
something people do, that's society telling you what to do.
Well, so are you gonna say that about marriage too?
Yeah, definitely. It was invented.
I mean, yeah.
Marriage was invented. Well, it's not a thing that naturally happens. People decided that shit. Wedding rings weren't a thing until the last 100 years. There were never wedding rings. And then De Beers was like, we have all these diamonds all of a sudden. Let's start making something for them. Oh, you know what they do? They fit really good on a ring. You know what you need? Every woman desires a diamond ring from their husband. Oh, does he love you? No. If he doesn't love you, if he doesn't get you a De Beers ring for $4,000, you have to get a ring for everything to work. That's how it works. That's just how that
I feel
whole
like you're being
market.
very cynical about this.
No, the people who think that you have to have a ring are cynical. If they think that you can't be in love without like
I'm not
proposing
saying
with
you
a
can't
ring
be
and
in
getting
love.
married
it's
and
just
having
a symbol. It's the symbol of it.
yeah, but they're trying to say that you are lesser if you don't propose with a diamond ring.
No.
Yes.
That's not what it is.
That's what a lot of women would think. A lot of women, if you didn't,
No.
if you didn't explain your ideology and didn't propose to them with a diamond ring, a lot of women would think like they'd be upset if you didn't get them a ring. I'm not saying every woman, but a lot of women would definitely think that. For sure. I've had people tell me that. I've had friends of mine say, if you don't propose with a ring worth at least 2 paychecks, like then we have a problem. Like that's a real thing. People want the wedding ring. Men want to do it, women want to get it. I'm just not one of the men that wants to do it. Charlie, if she breathes, she's a thought. If she breathes, she's a thought. Charlie's
like
being a
an episode
hipster.
of
I'm not
Anna
being a
Ruins
hipster.
Everything.
I don't want to
Yeah.
buy a fucking wedding ring. Diamonds are worthless. They
Yeah.
don't do anything. They're just pretty. And like they're not pretty enough to be worth that much money because they don't do. At least gold is useful. Gold can be used for shit. You know how big a fucking ounce of gold, like how malleable gold is? You know those sails on the fucking like space station, the big gold sails? 1 ounce of gold can be pressed into 400 square feet. Do you understand how like important of a metal that is? Like that gold, there's a reason gold's expensive. It's because you can
Yeah.
use it. It's in everything. It's in all of this fucking computer equipment. It's in every cell phone. Gold's like one of the most important pieces of metal on the planet. Not because it's worth money to back our money, because it's literally useful fucking metal. Steel is useful fucking metal. Copper is useful metal. Diamonds aren't
Vibranium.
worth shit. Diamonds don't do anything. Diamonds are good for cutting shit.
All right, Charlie, we get it. You hate diamonds.
I hate wedding rings. I don't hate diamonds.
Jesus.
Sounds
Most
like
of
an
my-
episode of Adam Ruins Everything. He had an episode about that. He had an episode, so that's probably why I'm remembering all this fucking information. He has an episode about De Beers and fucking diamonds and how
Pat said
silly
you
it
can
all
get a
is.
synthetic diamond.
Yeah, sure. For like way less money. Diamonds are worth us laughs in European colonialism of Africa. Yeah, that's a good point. That's I mean, they're worth a lot because of that market. But I mean, that's the only reason. It's silly, man. It's silly. I don't know. Call me a hipster. Call me a cynical person, I guess. I don't.
You're kind of a hipster.
Probably. Yeah. I'm not cynical. I'm a little cynical about marriage, but I'm not very cynical about.
Why are you cynical about marriage?
Because it's just a fucking.
Do we have time to talk about it?
Yeah, it's an hour and 20 minutes.
Okay.
We have 40 minutes left.
Okay.
I mean, I'm Charlie hating and being a hipster. What's new? I don't know, man. Look, I've seen a lot of marriages fall apart. I've seen a lot of marriages stay strong and stay healthy. But I've seen a lot of people that aren't married who have been together for 20 or 30 years who seem pretty fucking happy. And when I ask them why aren't they married, they explain why bother. You know, it's a lot of time and effort put into something for mostly other people. If you want to be with somebody, be with that person. You know, you don't need a big fucking party with 200 or 300 of your closest friends there to make it an official thing. Like, is it cool for tax benefits? Sure. But, like, if you want to get married for that reason, go to the fucking courthouse and get married and then throw a party one night. Like, there's no reason to have a giant banquet and this insane thing. Because the worst part about it is if you do all that and then you get a divorce, what the fuck was all that shit worth? What was it for? You know what I mean? Like if we're going to go through this, let's go through it the way that makes the most sense. I'm not trying to waste a bunch of money and life. Like, unless I'm a billionaire. If I'm a billionaire, I'll get married 6 times. Knowing each time going in that I'm probably going to get divorced. But you know what? Fuck it. Wedding cake's awesome. And having all these people here is awesome. I can rent out fucking the Roots to come play or somebody.
It's just a party.
Yeah, it's just a party at that point. Like, just throw a party every month. You know, if you're going to just get married all the time. Like, why not? If you're worth a lot of money. Marriage for tax benefits, that's why you get married at a courthouse. You and me, Charlie, are on the same page. See, there you go. That's what I'm saying. If you're going to get married, don't have a big baller party for the marriage, because then you're putting so much pressure on a marriage and on the relationship, and then you have to deal with 300 people coming up to you every night, or on that night, like talking about, here's how you need to get married, and here's how you need to stay with your wife, and here's how this is supposed to go. Like, here's what we'll do. We'll get married at a courthouse, be married for like a month, tell a bunch of people, and then we'll go have a big party somewhere and just hang out. You know, go to fucking Applebee's, go to like Charlie's Cafe, or, you know, go to a nice restaurant, go somewhere, and then meet up at a fucking club or something. Like, go have a good night. Don't fucking rent out a big place and have like this extravagant thing about your love, because that just puts a lot of pressure on things. And I'm not trying to be in that kind of relationship.
Spend all that money that you use on your wedding for a fucking
Exactly. See, that's what I'm talking about. I'd rather spend all that money on something me and my girl are going to do, not a bunch of people that are going to eat my fucking cake and sit in my chairs and ruin them and make me ruin my security deposit on the place I'm renting out. Like, what? No shot. Honeymoon at the Wellesley Arms Hotel. Oh my God! If I could sit in the hot tub at the Wellesley Arms with my wife, I'd pay the price of a wedding. Are you kidding me? Can Will Ferrell be there? I would love that. That would be incredible.
Have Will Ferrell marry you and your wife.
Creighton, relax. You're gonna get me excited.
My dad told me and my sisters that he paid for a wedding or our honeymoon and a down payment on our first house.
What a legend.
Both
See, that's what I want to do for my kids. I want to have, that's my goal. I want to have enough money so my kids don't have to worry about shit like that.
Both my sisters chose the wedding. Fucking stupid ass.
Fucking stupid bitches. Damn, I wish they were here. That would be so funny to see them read.
That's so much
Have a
money.
paintball fight, honeymoon at the Shirts Off studio. Dude, no joke. That would be awesome. Have a paintball fight at the wedding? I would do that. Are you kidding me? That would be sick. It's all about that cake. What the fuck? That's so much money. The fuck? Anybody want to be my date to their wedding? I'll be your date to a wedding.
Diamond.
Unless you and Creighton are actually married by then. Dude, you know what I want?
What?
I want to get married at the courthouse, and you know who I want to marry us?
Who?
David, our teacher.
Oh, yeah.
Dude,
Marry
tell
me
me.
and you?
No, you
Oh.
fucking... Yeah, sure. Let's get married. Let's get gay married. My sisters are fucking stupid. Oh, my God. We get it, Kat. But wouldn't that be awesome if David was the one doing it?
Yeah.
And Tori was the ring bearer?
He'd
Tori,
like,
I'm
hey,
kidding. I
he'd
love
be
you.
like-
Relax.
he'd be
Don't
like-
get mad.
He'd come down there and be like, hey, man.
Hey, man. You married? Okay. That's, you know, dude.
Like,
God,
when
I
I
was
saw him
sorry.
the other day, like, he was busy. They were busy, but he was still like, hey.
Hey, man. Have a good day.
Yeah. And I could, like, barely
Anything
tell.
crazy happen?
I could barely
I
talk.
mean, it's Food Lion, so like not really, right? Like you know, how it's
I could barely talk though because I had just woke up and I was like, yeah.
yes, work, UPS. Dude, if you work at that Food Lion,
I'll see Tori.
you'll
all
see
the time.
Tori all the time. He'll come hang out at lunch. You could just go eat there.
He would hate
Dude,
me.
that would be so funny
He
though.
would hate me.
Oh my God, I'd make you come pick me up and take me to lunch every day. I'd just hang out with Tori. Oh, that'd be so great. I fucking hate them. They make me angry. Oh my God, they make me do butt workouts for their wedding because we gotta shake our ass during dance time. There you go.
That's great.
Hey, at least your butt will look nice. You gotta look at the silver linings, Cat. Is Creighton switching to a different pride? Wait. What do you? Is there a joke there?
I don't know.
My butt already looks
gay
nice. There you
pride
go.
compared to white pride, I guess, or something.
He said Creighton though. I'm usually the one they talk
Yeah.
about.
It's Food Line. Different
pride. Ah,
Oh,
that's
yeah. That's
Tier 1 joke.
fuck sticks.
Good joke. Good joke. I like that joke. He's thinking about it. We didn't talk about that. We were gonna talk about that at the beginning and forgot.
He said fuck sticks.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Why?
I don't know. Just interesting. Somebody I know says fuck sticks a lot.
Well, he says it too though. He's
I've
always
never
says it.
seen him say fuck
He says it all the
sticks.
time.
Does he?
He calls us fuck sticks all the time.
Somebody I know says fuck sticks all the time too, though.
User 218. Let me look up his chat logs really quickly. He has over 1,000 messages in this chat.
Really? Jesus.
He's a lot. Okay, the last thing he said was fuck sticks.
I am that person Creighton thinks I am.
Let's see. You know what? I'm just going to scroll up an absurd amount and see something that he said one time and read it out of context.
Please let it be one of the letters.
Oh my God, could you imagine? Oh, I'm going to go more. I just saw the one where we told them that Evie died. He said, rest in peace, Evie.
Oh, damn.
Why does Charlie look like a guy who buys scrap metal piles at estate auctions? Roses are red, tacos are life. Jeffrey Epstein was murdered by Bill's wife. Here's the church, here's the steeple. Jeffrey Epstein was murdered by rich pedophile people. That would be cruel and unusual punishment. My boy, him's a big boy. Hashtag him too. Creighton avoids cancer. Eats turmeric. My dearest Charlotte, the war of northern oppression is over. We return to our beloved Southern Confederacy, defeated. I am unsure how I will cope with the humiliation of defeat. I wonder what I will do with my time. My comrades and I have discussed founding a group of like-minded sons of the South. We shall make uniforms of pure white linen collected on our way home. Okay, that's enough of that. That's from a while ago.
That's like your origins of joining the.
Copenhagen. I am that person Creighton thinks I am. Yes, shit-toe? I think Copenhagen, she was just saying Copenhagen, ... like with a
I'm
pause.
basking in my
judging
life's
them.
work read aloud by an alleged racist.
You're amazing. I agree with Kat. Copenhagen, you are amazing. I love you quite a lot. I don't know if you'll ever understand how much.
There's
Just
a big-
understand that one day, and I mean this, if this, like when this thing gets big, you know, and we can put real time,
Are you
and
still
effort-
talking about your dick? Or?
that too, that along with the podcast. Assume everything I say about the podcast in the next few seconds are also about my penis.
Okay.
When it's real nice and big, and we're making a lot of money because of it, we're going to have a big, huge, awesome party to celebrate it. And you're invited, specifically you, because of said, what? Because of said thing that I'm talking about. And if you're not there, I'm going to be sad. That's all I'm saying. Am I invited to the party? Of course. What? So many people are invited. It's going to be awesome. Whatever we do is going to be awesome.
Oh,
We're having a
hey.
big party. I'm thinking about doing like a meetup at like a park. Like everybody meet at Six Flags or
Ooh.
Carowinds or something. I may just
Yeah.
suck it up and there you go. Wait. There you go. See, it works in both ways. Exactly like I was saying. Busch
Busch
Gardens.
Gardens.
Busch Gardens could be nice.
I've never been to Busch Gardens.
I haven't either. I've always wanted to.
Did you see today that Joe Biden just passed his first 100 days in office?
I did not.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense.
It's been a minute.
It's been 100 days.
Really slow
It's
news
been
day,
a little,
huh?
been about 3 months.
It's all political shit.
Busch Gardens. Show me things. Okay, Virginia. Williamsburg, Virginia.
Sleepy Ted.
Oh, it looks so awesome.
Uh,
Busch Gardens looks fun. Want to go to Busch Gardens?
yeah, let's go to Busch Gardens.
If it's Six Flags, not in Texas, we throwing hands. I want to ride on the couple swing. Cat, relax. I saw the speech, made me cringe. That's right. That's right near me, Charlie. There you go. So 2% wants to go to Texas. Cat wants to go to Virginia. Guys, it sounds like you all want to not leave home. That's what I'm hearing, okay? So here's what we're going to do. We're going to have a party in Hawaii. It's going to cost us all about $4,000 to get there and have the party.
Hawaii's expensive.
It is. It's like a flight there is like fucking minimum $1,500-$1,600. Did you see that NASCAR had a fan vote to name the race sponsored by Busch Beer, Bushley McBush race?
No.
What? I'm going to Hawaii in September. What?
So the speech that Biden made tonight, like Ted, what's his name? The one that like they're like his dad killed JFK or whatever. Fuck, what's his name?
The guy that killed him, JFK,
No,
allegedly,
no,
was
no,
Lee
no,
Harvey
no.
Oswald.
No, I know, but this other guy, there was like a bunch
Ted
of
Cruz.
Ted Cruz. So like,
Ted Cruz fell
he's
asleep.
talking so much junk during this like press conference with Joe Biden, and then like they zoom in on him while Joe Biden's doing his speech, and Ted Cruz is literally like falling asleep in the speech.
That's hilarious.
What
are you going to Hawaii for, Kat? Do you ever plan on going to Hawaii in your life?
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
I kind of want to go to the Caribbean.
Hold on.
Mike's been and loves the Caribbean.
The Caribbean?
The Caribbean, yes. It's not Caribbean.
Why not Caribbean?
Well,
it's Pirates of the Caribbean.
well-
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Sure. They said Pirates of the Caribbean 'cause it flows a little better. Ted Cruz's father killed JFK, according to Trump. Oh, nice.
Yeah, see? According to Trump. That's what
Thank you for that information, wise Alex. Do I know?
You don't
wise
remember that? You really don't like remember that at all being a thing when he was running the first time?
No, never.
So like whenever they were in the
the election that Trump got, like that he won, I didn't even kind of sort of pay attention.
So in the primaries, Trump just said a bunch of crazy shit.
You know what
the
I
whole
noticed the
time.
most
What?
about that election
What?
was the End of the World podcast that the Comedy Store did the night of the election. They
Yeah.
had like 20
You talked about that
comedians
one.
come up. It's one of the most. It's probably like the second or third most listened to podcast I've ever listened. I've probably listened to it 5 times
Really?
all the way. It's so funny. It's Bill Burr. Like it's Joe Rogan's podcast, but Joe Rogan has to leave like halfway through to go do an hour-long set
And then
in the other room and then comes back. So he's there for like the first hour or so, leaves, and then comes back. And the whole time, Bill Burr never leaves the table. He sits down and he's like commentating the whole thing like it's sports. He's like at one point he's like, it's 208 to 106. Who's gonna win it? Like he starts making sports metaphors. And he's like losing it. He's like, this is great. I'm having a blast. I'm drunk as fuck, smoking weed. It's kind of legal now because like that night was the night they announced that like in California it became recreationally legal.
Yeah.
It was nuts. It's a very funny like, and then on top of that, there's a bunch of other comedians just going crazy. Like they're all just sitting there taking turns talking shit about the election.
And how long
and
is it again?
it's like 4 hours long,
He
like
never
3.5.
gets up once?
He never. I think he stands up and gets a drink
He
from
didn't
behind the
go
curtain.
pee or anything?
No, I think he went to go pee. But I mean, like in terms of
Oh, I thought you meant like he never. Like
everyone that gets up
the
during the
man-
podcast, everyone else gets up and leaves, or gets up and is gone for like ever, like 20 or 30 minutes. He gets up and like I think he gets a drink. I don't know if he ever even actually uses the bathroom. I remember him only standing up and getting out of his chair one time.
Talk about never breaking the seal.
Yeah, no, he kills it on that shit.
Damn.
He's very much about like
That
sitting
life.
down and doing something. Puerto Rico was great. I've heard Puerto Rico is great. We have a friend from Puerto Rico
Yeah.
that
She
ta-
lives
speaks
there.
highly of it,
Yeah.
and another friend from Alaska.
I don't know. Isn't that crazy that like they're both from
Such
very-
different places,
and they date
places,
each
and
other?
that they're dating. Yeah, we have a friend from Puerto Rico and a friend from Alaska who like live here in South Carolina
They date each other.
and they're in a relationship,
Yeah. It's pretty serious.
and they both go to each other's home to
to live.
not to live to
To
visit.
visit.
Well, I say that I don't know if she's gone to Puerto Rico or not.
Who? Yeah, she has.
She has.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
She left Food Line for a little bit right after COVID started to go. Like that's the picture of what he looks like sleeping, Charlie.
That's hilarious. You mean they have podcasts where hosts don't end it because they have to take a shit? Listen here, Copenhagen. I'm sorry.
That was
okay?
incredible shit that he had to do.
Yeah, I had to take a big shit. Look, sometimes the podcast is coming to a natural end, and taking a shit just makes sense. Dude, I just realized that the episode 200 podcast isn't going to be till Tuesday now.
That's okay.
I suppose.
Wow, these memes are so funny.
Okay.
Sorry,
the
I
Ted
just-
Cruz memes.
Yeah, like just the memes of him like sleeping, 'cause like that's such a memeable face of him just going like
Tuesday is when I'm celebrating my birthday. Why? Oh, because of the
Tuesday,
podcast.
because I'm moving on my actual birthday. So it works out perfectly. There we go. It was meant to be. It was all part of my plan.
You'll celebrate your birthday, and then you'll wind down the night listening to the Shirts Off people celebrate your birthday.
We'll have cake and everything. And giveaways. I forgot about the giveaways.
Yeah, we do have giveaways to do.
Yeah.
I was thinking about giving away some hand sanitizer.
Oh, you should.
I've got so. Wait, no. I actually got something.
Whose is this, by the way?
I don't know. I assumed it was yours.
It's not.
Then I don't know. Just leave it there. It's probably my brother's or Alim's. Hold on. The proverbial toe will be dipped in shit. Hold on. Let me look around. There's something here that I found
What?
recently that I was like, this would be good to give away.
Are those my Pez things, by the way?
Up here?
Yeah.
One of them is.
Okay.
Is one of them?
I thought it was both of them.
What? No, one of them. One of them's mine.
But I had two, though, right?
No, you only left one here.
No, I had two.
One was over there. No, I had one. I know the big one's the one that like bulges out is mine because my grandma got it for me last
Yeah.
Christmas.
No, but I had two, though, that I left here. There was one that's a Darth Vader shaped head, and then it's the Millennium Falcon one.
Then I'm not sure.
'Cause one had the cast from the Ray.
It might still be over there behind the
It is.
the toaster.
I see it.
If that one's yours, then I guess the Millennium Falcon one over here is yours too. I
Yeah.
guess. Unless it's over there and we both have the same one or one similar. I don't know. Here, let me go look.
Yeah.
Talk
Go ahead.
to the people.
Hello. We're about to find out some
I'm going to
interesting
Cane's,
shit.
see y'all in a bit. Haven't eaten much today, to be honest. We might not be live when you're back because you take a while to go get food.
Yeah. Are we trying
The
to
one that's bulged out is mine. You're goddamn right it is, Copenhagen.
I just knew I had like Star Wars Pez dispensers 'cause my dad got those for me for birthday, Christmas, something like that. And like they're collectibles. Yeah. Bring that bad boy over here. No, don't open it. No, it hasn't. Let me see.
I just want the Pez. I just want to eat the Pez in it and then leave the thing. It's birthday, not birthday.
Oh, look at this. That's cool.
That it's Darth Vader on the back as well.
That
is pretty
And
cool.
it's like metal.
Listen here, long line fucker, blue shorts looking ass. What?
Blue shorts.
What kind of insult is that?
That's an insult right there. What? I'm trying to find the year on this thing.
Just look for the copyright. It's gonna be on the.
The copyright's over here, but it's not on it.
Doesn't have a copyright. Well, if the copyright's there, it should have the year. What do you mean? It just says copyright.
May Pez candy dispense and listen license copyright, but no.
No year.
Yeah.
Maybe it's on the inside. Humans are weird. Yes.
No, this hasn't been opened, Troy. Like the seals for sure is messed up right here, but like all this is still intact up here and on the sides.
Okay.
It's just old.
How old is it?
It's old. I've had it a long time. 'Cause my dad got that for me before. That's before the new movies came out. Because that's all the stuff from episode 3. Like
Limited Pez edition. Candy made in the USA. Now I'm pissed. I want to know when it was made.
Well,
Let's
you know, we could
open
just
it.
look it up. No, don't open it.
I'm gonna open
No, you better not open it. I'll be mad.
it. I'm not gonna do anything, but I'm gonna be real sad if you do it. It was $13. Here, catch. Imagine
Oh
I
my
throw it.
God. Yeah, I got room in my room.
Hi,
now,
I
so
love you.
we'll
Shake,
take it.
listen here. I'll kiss you on the lips. What species are you, cat? I'm single. That's my species. I love you too, Shake and Bake. You would like Shake. Shake's right up your alley. He's also a Trump supporter. He's not even a kind of a little bit of Trump supporter.
Oh, here it is.
You
It's
would
like the
hate
first
him.
one that pops up.
He's not. I'm kidding, cat. You would not in that regard would like him. You'd like him 'cause he's a good person. What'd you say?
It's right here. It popped up.
Okay, what year? We're
how much is
hanging
it
on to
worth?
every word, Creighton.
Oh, hey, yours is missing too.
What do you mean missing two?
Like, there's supposed to be a Darth Vader and a pilot that's in the center. Are they?
Yeah.
can't see him. Oh, I can't see him because of the reflection. All right. Like from here, it looks like it's just the stormtrooper.
Empty
and
middle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, man, that's weird.
Those have been opened to, or at least that one's been opened to just eat the Pez inside. Because when I get Pez things, I'm like you. I'd like to keep them closed, but like at the same time, I'm like, look, the candy isn't gonna appreciate in value. The Pez dispensers will. Pez dispensers are definitely cool collectible things that people collect. There's a guy I remember back in the Guinness Book of World Records when it was like cool to collect things. Like, and people would have like biggest collections of things. Humans are weird. Creighton obsessively pining over a tin box of 50-year-old candy. Sometimes life really does imitate art.
It is right now. It's gone up from $13 to $16.
Wow, it's gonna be worth $40 or $50 by the time you die at that rate.
Hold on, let's see. Is that from? I'm seeing a thing for 1997.
That's inflation, Creighton? Yeah, that's a good point. That's not really it appreciating. That's just inflation making that money worth that now. Like what it cost to buy that bigger price is just what it would cost to buy it now if it was the same. Inflation's scary.
Let me see that other one. See when that one came out.
Dude, you know how much I'm not getting up.
Oh, well, I'll get up and go over there and get it.
Okay, have fun.
Oh, shit.
Creightonomics.
Now I see
Inflation is scary. Yes, it is. What?
I see one thing that says it's worth $100.
Okay. What do you mean it's worth? Is that just what it's priced as, or like what do you mean?
Like it's priced.
If you're looking on eBay, if you're looking on eBay, someone just put it at $100 up, and someone that doesn't mean anything. Exactly. If it's on eBay, it doesn't mean anything.
I'm not looking on eBay.
I'm not getting enough inflation in my savings account. Yeah, I put a little chunk in savings just so that I'd like have it there. And now any money I make, I'm gonna slowly build up a new little nest egg to start investing with.
Oh, nice.
Because I like having money that I know isn't going anywhere. And now I'd like to start putting money away that like is gonna be making me some money. Because I just don't want to risk my net worth doing that. Get long-term care insurance, Charlie. See, I'm real dumb, cat. I don't know what that means. I'm gonna need just take it with you. What are you doing? Don't hover over me. How dare you? What stuff? What stuff?
Your notepad and stuff fell and not
My notepad and stuff?
and not over the Death Star one.
No.
This one isn't as cool as the other one.
I'll take care of you when you're old and gray without kids or a wife to pay for your nursing home. Cat, listen. I'm not gonna ever be in a nursing home. I'm gonna live on a mountain. And it'll be so difficult to get me off of the mountain that no one could try and come and take me to a nursing home. I'm just going to live up on the mountain until I die.
See, this one has the
Preferably-
year.
Preferably in Asheville, North Carolina. I love Asheville.
Asheville's pretty nice.
I do enjoy it. And it's got Cherokee. I could just live there at the casino and be a fucking grinder.
Are we going to Cherokee?
I don't know. Are we? I'm
Let's
down.
go to Cherokee.
Let's go like right now. Want to go?
Well, I'm off this whole weekend.
Well, I have to work Friday. You want to go tomorrow and just like after? When do you get off work tomorrow?
Like 11.
Fuck. I can't go then. Maybe Monday. You want to go Monday and Tuesday and just
Maybe.
say fuck the podcast?
Or take my laptop and do the podcast.
Maybe. Nah, low key, there's a little piece of me that if you want to go early Monday, if you want to like drive up, fuck it. I'll get Mike and tell him ahead of time. He could probably get a day off from Monday, and like the three of us,
Like just go and chill at Cherokee.
yeah. I mean, chill is one word. We'd go play, but
Oh, I mean, I don't have any money to play. I just
yeah,
would
you
go.
will. You'll
I'll
have
go-
money to play.
Oh, okay.
You'll have money to play. I'll show you how to play some stuff. We'll play some.
Let me
games.
see what I'm doing. Like, I'll definitely let you know by like Saturday.
Okay. I'm down. Dude, I just want to play craps. Maybe what I want to do is sit down with at poker and double my money real quick. Just turn like $100 into 200.
Ooh. We could take the Lincoln. Be right in style.
Jesus Christ, Creighton looks like an out-of-work alcoholic funeral director. Yeah, no, yeah.
Thank you.
If you lose a finger or a hand, you can retire off the insurance money. Damn.
Really? Damn. Are you
Is
gonna
my
try
future worth my pinky?
Like the
That's
pinky's-
the question.
The pinky's the go-to one.
Right? Make it realistic and cut off like my middle finger, just be sad forever.
You can flip people off, just like have like a nub,
I just go.
and you're always doing that. Or like be like this.
Yeah. I don't know.
Is it worth the pain?
On today's episode of Shirts Off, Creighton develops a gambling addiction. No, it's a good thing that gambling is hard to do now, because Creighton would definitely he
It's not really that hard. You can buy lottery tickets. And
that's not the same.
I mean, I know, like
It
it
buying
is,
lottery
but it
ti-
isn't.
No, it's not. Look, in the definition of gambling, it's the same in that you are doing the act of gambling. But in terms of gambling addiction, it takes a special kind of crazy to be addicted to those lottery tickets.
Yeah.
It doesn't take a special kind of crazy to have fun at a craps table one time and be addicted to gambling. Because if you have fun and win any amount of money one time, you're going to have fun
It's
every
addictive.
time. You're going to have fun in the times you lose. Like, craps is fun. You could lose on craps and still kind of be elevated by the experience. And depending on the casino, Cherokee kind of sucks because they don't comp your drinks or comp anything, like, at the tables. Like, they won't, like, if we go to Vegas and go to the Wynn, if you play, they'll just bring you drinks. You say, I want a
Really?
drink, and they'll just bring you whatever you want for free because you're playing, because you're spending money playing.
Oh.
So they comp everything if you're playing.
Yo, that's pretty cool.
It's cool, but you'll lose all your money because you'll be
But-
drinking and gambling and not making good decisions. That's the problem.
But, like,
That's
I'm
the
trying to
backwards.
like work out like the way that you could space your money out to where like you could just
You can't.
capitalize on the drink.
You can't.
You can't.
No, not at any of the tables they would do that for, because those tables are all like minimum bets of like $10 at least. Like minimum bet 10 is like
Oh, yeah.
10's like the cheapest game you're gonna play at a
Wait,
casino.
what's the longest round that game takes?
What do you mean round?
What game has like the longest round to take?
What do you mean round? I don't.
Like in terms of like turns, because you have to do like $10 a round, right?
Yeah, I mean, I don't. I mean, I guess roulette, because depending on how many people are at the table, they have to count up all the bets. So like 4 or 5 minutes.
Okay, I could work this into an hour,
If you play roulette, but roulette sucks.
but I'm gonna have to be like just pounding.
Look,
my
what
drinks.
you're gonna do is you're not gonna drink at all until we're winning. Because then if we're winning, you can start putting money away, like put it in your pocket, and then just start gambling with whatever's left. And like if you lose that whatever, that's the way you play craps.
So what, we would come back.
If I sat down at craps, I'd buy them for $500
Oh wait, so you're saying we would go Monday?
and just come back Monday.
Come back Monday?
Yeah, just
Oh,
leave,
okay.
go up there and come back, play for 5 or 6 hours, and come back.
Okay. I thought you were saying come back Tuesday. I was like, oh, I gotta open Tuesday.
No.
Imagine like we
Dude,
just
yeah, that would be-
hightail it back, and I'm like,
That'd be
never
crazy.
happened. I mean, like I've pretty much done similar shit.
Is sports
before.
betting legal where you guys are at? No, but I think it's about to be in North Carolina. I think they're about to open 9 sportsbook licenses.
It is, but it isn't, because people gamble here on sports all the time.
I mean, yeah, people look, but she means like, is it legal to like, is there a legal avenue to do it? And there's about to be in like Charlotte and in North Carolina. I think Charlotte. I don't know for sure, but they're about to open sports books, probably because of Cherokee. Probably so Cherokee can get one. Breaking news: local man charged after string of lobby-based gumball machines. After string,
Yo, this is still good.
authorities say the stolen quarters were used to fuel a gambling addiction. More at 10. What?
This is still good. It says it's good till January 15th of 2022.
Okay. Well, it's
And
candy. I
From
mean,
it's
it's just sugar it's just dry sugar. It's. Dude, you weren't here yesterday.
No.
I didn't get to show you the hot tub.
Is it working?
Pretty much. So like we have one more set of pumps that we have to activate. We're waiting. The piece comes in tomorrow or Friday, and it's legal in Virginia. Hot tub stream. Okay, relax.
Hot tub stream.
Thefts. Forget thefts. Pretty much equals no. Wait. No. It definitely works. I mean, I got in it. I used it yesterday. Like the heater works. It got up to 104. The jets mostly all work. Like. The wa-
Mostly.
Well, it's because it takes 3 pumps to operate everything because of how many jets there are. So like one jet operates the filter and the water in the bottom that like shoots back into the tub that cycles. One pump handles half the jets and the other pump handles the other half. So we had half the jets on. We had half the jets on and the filter on. And the other pump we have a part coming in to fix it, and it comes in either tomorrow or Friday. And then we put that part in, and we plug that one up. And we already did plug that one up. Or no, we didn't plug that one up. We don't know what's in the jets. The first set of jets, when we activated it, shot out a bunch of like algae and shit.
Really?
So-
Yeah, I remember you telling him.
So like
this
now
about
all that's left is like we have to shoot those other jets, so like clean them out, and then let the water filter everything, and let it clean itself, and then we're good to go.
Did you open this one?
I might have. If there's no Pez in there, I probably did. I probably thought it was mine and not yours. Is there no
Yeah.
Pez? Yep,
Yeah.
I did then.
Damn.
At least it's not very new. That other one's old. That one's not very old.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Damn.
I was hungry, man.
I was looking for
I was
the,
poor last year. I'm still poor, but like I was like poor. I was down bad when I moved in, and like there was candy, and I was hungry, and didn't have any food.
Well, I've only had this here like a couple of weeks. I didn't bring this here till
Creighton, that's been here for more than a year.
This?
You brought that here after last Christmas, not this past one, the one before. These have been a couple weeks. Creighton, are you crazy? I put those over there before I even had that toaster.
Yeah.
Those were sitting over there before there was a toaster over there, or a microwave, or a fridge. That fridge was under the bar when you gave me those. You gave me those right after I moved in here. I want a female. God, how did I misread that? I want a female to look at me the way Creighton looks at that novelty tin of candy. I want my husband to look at me that way too, Creighton. Copenhagen, not Creighton.
Wait, are you trying to hint at me?
I think she
Because
means
we're
both.
husband?
She was saying it to Copenhagen, so Copenhagen, and then not Creighton. But really, I think it's
I'm a
both.
tired girl.
Tired literally, or tired like of life? Like
What do you
what do
mean?
you mean by that? Because I'm tired of lots of things,
I'm just tired.
but I'm excited in other facets. I'm more accepting of death as the day goes by, I think.
Really?
Like, yeah, like when I wake up, like give me like an hour into my day, I don't want to die because I'm like nice and awake and energized. But like right now, kind of into my day, if I start getting sleepy, I'm like, it's okay to die. Dying's okay because if I die, I'm asleep and it's just over. Tired of packing? Tired of being awake? How long have you been up? Go to bed. Don't
Yeah.
watch us.
Take a nap.
You've been in here for an hour and 50 minutes. Tired literally. Stuck inside a car tire. Everywhere too long. Oh, 2%.
Wonder if we could fit a body in a car tire though.
Yeah, I've been in a car tire.
I mean, like, think about it like this. So, like, a killer kills somebody, right? And then
Yeah.
he stuffs the body into a car tire and then attaches the tire to a truck and then puts
It's
it
going to
in.
start smelling eventually.
Eventually. But I mean, like, you think it would just turn the body into paste because of the heat and everything?
Well, because of the heat and the rotations, probably, depending on how long it's in there before people realize. If it's in there for more than a month, yeah, it's just a paste at a certain point. Except maybe the bones would still rack
Bones
around
might
in there.
eventually poke holes in the tire.
No, something else will poke holes, and that's when you'll start smelling shit.
That'd be awful.
Right, pretty awful, yeah. I agree. That's a rough way to be put away as a body. Signs of autism: fixation with shiny objects, stares at Creighton, fondling the $10. I woke up at 2 p.m., but I went to bed at 8 a.m. Wait. Okay. So you got 6 hours of sleep. That's not too bad. 6 hours is good. 6 hours is a lot more than I need. I know you and I have done a lot of shit on 2 or 3 hours of sleep before.
Yeah.
I've done a lot of shit on 1 hour of sleep before. I remember we left for the beach from home, and I didn't sleep on the way and thought I was going to. We left at like 5
Talking
a.m.
about when you went with Learn TV?
Yeah, we left here at like 4:30 or 5 a.m., got to the beach at sunrise, and I was up until noon and slept for 30 minutes. My friends all buried me, and then I got up out of the sand, I slept for 30 minutes, got up, and stayed awake for like 20 more hours.
I'm so mad I didn't go.
It was a fun trip.
Tori drove the whole
We
time.
need to go to the beach, dude. I know we're planning a trip, but like let's just fucking spontaneously go to the beach. Like,
Well, I gotta go this weekend
what for?
to take my mom picnic tables.
What day?
Friday.
Shit. Go Saturday.
I can't. I
Why?
got stuff to do.
What are you doing
Saturday.
Saturday?
I'm doing stuff.
Goddamn.
We can go Monday.
Yeah, fuck Cherokee. Let's go to the beach. Just you and me. You and
Go
me.
see
Go
my
see your mom.
Yeah.
Go to the Gay Dolphin.
Yeah. That'd be fun.
That'll be fun.
I'm
I'll take some
probably-
money.
I
I'll buy a
probably
sword.
I was about to say I'll probably need gas at that point because
Yeah, that's
it'll
good.
be my second trip to the beach over the weekend.
We'll see. We'll play it by ear. You mean Saturday?
Tell your mom I love her, Creighton.
We all love her. Ever do 4 ounces of Coke on 0 hours of sleep? No, but I've seen people do a bunch of Coke on no sleep. I was on the phone? What do you mean you were on the phone?
The phone.
Don't say it like that. Why'd you say it like that? Why is Alex? Who are you? Did you just find us, or are you here because you've seen us somewhere?
Yeah.
Like,
Are we popular to you? Have your friends talked about us?
I was on the phone till 8 a.m. Ah.
With who?
Like in Discord or like on the telephone? Like talking to
Really?
someone? if I didn't like go outside and check, Creighton just sits in my driveway for like 30 minutes every night before the podcast without telling me. Like he did it Monday night, and then I told him, I said, dude, if you get here, just walk in and wave so I know you're here so I can type
With
everything.
2 boys, not just one. Sorry, go ahead.
Well, Monday, Creighton was here and just sitting in the driveway for like 15 minutes before the podcast and didn't tell me.
Bing.
And so like he walked in at like 12 when he could have walked in at 11:45 and told me so we could start at 12. And tonight he was going to do that again. Tonight he was going to do that. But I walked out to see like 20 minutes early. So I sent the tweet, I put it in the Discord, and I knew ahead of time, and I went out there and told him we're live in 10 minutes. And then I had to go out there at 12 when I went live and said, hey, we're live now. And then he got out and came to the podcast. But he wouldn't have, and we would have started later. And the podcast probably would have been shorter.
Well, that's not my fault.
That's literally your fault.
No.
Yes.
Nah.
Creighton, that's 20 minutes.
Nah.
Yes,
That's who I was on the phones with fault.
say you have something to do. How is that their fault?
Yeah, I could just be like, I have something to do.
What are you talking about?
No,
Was it
the
the
worst
same
part-
person as Monday?
No.
Oh,
different
okay.
person. But the thing is,
Because I was
they
going to
know.
say, I kind of give you credit because, like, that's who that person is, but that person also would understand.
Yeah. No, I mean this person, the other person also knows.
Creighton, are you jealous yet?
The fuck was he doing out there?
Oh, so you guys weren't towing.
towing.
He just sits on the
Wait,
phone.
did you see what he said? Like, Bing sent him here.
Bing sent me here? What do you mean
Yeah.
Bing?
Like
Who's
the
Bing?
search engine?
The search engine Bing? I am confuzzled.
That's the part that threw me for a loop. Like, I was into what you were
Bing
talking
sent
about,
me here?
but he was like, Bing sent me here. And I was like, Bing?
You're currently trending on Ask Jeeves. What?
What's Ask Jeeves?
Ask.com?
Is Ask.com still around?
Ask Jeeves Google search. Ask Jeeves a question. What the fuck is this?
You guys are popular.
How are we popular? We have 5 viewers every night. We have between 5 and 15 viewers an episode. How are we? Let me check. Wait, is the YouTube like popping off and I just don't know? By the way, guys, the Shirts Off podcast is now called Shirts Off Podcast on YouTube. It's not
Yeah.
called Chris Catone anymore. No, like all we're still at like 0 views on everything.
Oh, I thought I was counting the millions. I think he's fucking with us.
It probably is. That's why I was confused. Alex, what the fuck? I was like, it would be weird if like I do know there's some people out there that watch like. Alex, do you like potatoes? I know there's stuff out there that people watch that like you don't see the direct numbers. Like people will like record something and put it up themselves. So like there could be just an audience out there watching us who don't understand that they could go to Twitch and watch us. I watch small streamers. What do you mean you watch small streamers?
We're not small. We're both big. You've seen our hands.
Anyway, that's
We're
how I
big
found you
boys.
guys because Creighton's hair is enchanting. There you go.
Thank you.
It was even more enchanting. Did you meet Creighton when his hair was much longer?
No, she came.
Or was
she
it after?
came, like,
When did you cut your hair?
January, and she was in here.
Oh, okay. I was going to say,
in
she's been
in
here a little more
March.
than a month.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like at the end of March.
I mean, this podcast is dripping in lore. Racist, degenerative, and morally corrupt lore. Charlie has a nice voice. Thank you. I don't think so.
I know who did.
But
Who,
thank you.
Who degenerative and morally corrupt are. 'Cause
Degeneratively more corrupt?
I think we're both moral corrupt.
I think we're both morally
and
corrupt.
then you're racist and I'm degenerative.
Okay, there you go. We are both definitely morally corrupt.
Remember when Creighton looked like Mark Wahlberg in Steel Dragon?
Yeah. And I've been here every single episode. That's a good
She
point.
has.
She has been here every episode. You definitely are one of our more. You in Copenhagen, 2%.
much better than Barb.
Much better than Barb. Yeah, Creighton looked like a straight up lesbian. He looked like Barb from Stranger Things whenever he
But
got
now
his
it's
haircut.
growing out.
He looked even better, like he looked even worse in a great way a few years ago when he cut his hair. He cut it really short a few years ago.
Yeah,
He cut it to where it was like 2 inches long.
I don't like it.
Yeah. You should just keep it. Like, honestly, right now is baller. You should keep it, like, right now forever.
I gotta grow it out.
Why?
Donate it again.
Oh, my God. You don't have to donate all your hair, man.
No, I do. Though,
Why?
because I want to.
Okay.
That's my vow.
God damn it. Your hair looks good now, Creighton. That's what I'm saying. It looks good.
It'll be longer soon. and then I'll be like a punk rock guy again.
Mine looks good right out of the shower.
Are you right out of the shower today?
Yeah, I got out of
From
the shower.
that angle, you kind of look like Chandler from
Friends?
Yeah, for a brief second. Did you know he's in 17 again?
Yeah, he's the main character.
I didn't realize that was him, and I watched 17 again recently after getting.
And you're like, Zac Efron is my Chandler.
I was so distracted by him being Chandler from Friends. That was
It doesn't feel like him for sure.
Yeah,
I usually know his real name. What's his real name?
Garth
No.
Brooks.
No.
Steve.
Your hair looks poppin', Charlie. Thank you. Chandler from
Buscemi.
Friends with a fucking IMAX forehead. Yeah, he had an IMAX forehead. Did you not look at him? He had
I
a
think
huge
that's
forehead.
the comparison that we're going for, is that you both have huge foreheads.
Well, he's saying Chandler with an IMAX forehead. That implies that Chandler doesn't also already have a big forehead. Did you guys see Zac Efron's new face? Yes. I don't know what the fuck is happening.
What happened? Let me see his new face. His new face? Like, what happened to his old
We don't
face?
know. That's the thing. There's a picture of him, and it's like, what the fuck?
All right, pull it
His
up.
face is so. People are like, "What happened to you?" Look at this picture of Zac Efron. Oh shit!
Where'd it go?
So this is how he usually looks, but look at this picture. What happened to his jaw? look!
Uh,
Boom!
Are you sure
Dude.
that's not just from a different angle?
I don't know, but look at that.
Maybe he got into some kind of accident. He's sensitive about it.
I mean, maybe, but even if he isn't, look, I'm not judging him. He's still Zac Efron. I fucking love him. But like, what? He looks like he's getting worse at hiding his gills. like I don't know what the fuck's
I think
happening
that's
here.
just the angle, honestly.
Maybe. I don't know. I've seen him in a lot of movies, man. I've never seen anything like that on one of those.
Plastic surgery gone wrong. It's not the angle.
Charlie's
there's a
forehead
video.
is what happens when you keep all your thoughts to yourself. It's not the angle. There's a video. Oh shit. Good one,
Well-
Copenhagen.
It's time to wrap.
It is time to wrap. It's right at 2 hours. Creighton's very punctual. He doesn't like
I'm
going longer
tired.
'cause he
I'm
doesn't want to
tired.
talk to you guys.
I'm tired. and I'm
I can't
tired.
wait until you get a better job.
Well, it might be soon. Remember the 9 to 6 job
That's what I mean.
that I briefly mentioned. 5 days a week. $13 an hour.
Sorry.
The dream.
Is that the one we're talking about at the place?
No.
Ah!
that's a different-
Shit.
Oh.
Who is that?
Wiz Alex.
Wise
Oh,
Alex followed.
Alex.
Thank you, Wise
Wiz
Alex.
Wiz Alex.
550 followers now, by the way.
Jesus. We got
I'll be
one.
here all night. Tip your waitresses. Love you guys. See you tomorrow. Maybe. Oh, excuse me. That was a good one. Love you guys. We will see you tomorrow night. If we can't see you tomorrow, Kat, we'll see you next week. And
Oh,
happy
shit.
birthday ahead of time.
My laptop just
Big
died.
titty white woman? You know what? Fuck it, Copenhagen. We got
Yeah.
a small audience, but we'll raid somebody real quick.
That was good timing. My laptop died.
Say goodbye to
Fries were
YouTube,
ending.
everybody.
Goodbye.
Bye, YouTube.